What up, boys? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Josh, and we're just going to be talking about Wilson transfer. For me, Wilson's starting from what I've seen. Looks like he's going to brush off the illness. It's going to be a bad transfer on my behalf if he doesn't start, but Mitrovic has got the backup there. We could see a Haaland 45-minute game this week, depending on the leaks we get, but for me, he's still going to be my captain. Problem is, I don't really know if I'm going to vice-captain Wilson, just in case he doesn't start, so I think I'm probably going to vice-captain Almiron today. I feel like you probably do more than Salah. So you make vice captain. Make captain. The debate between playing Raya and Sanchez in goal. Big debate. Oh man. You're up, Slay. Which your defenders should you start them? Okay. Go back to you. I would have talked about it just, but I couldn't be asked, so give me a thought this. I had a really bad week. Even flipping Walter did better than me last week. But Jesus and Saka ruined my week. Generally ruined my week. Right, so you haven't made a defender transfer, and you're only going to start 3. Because I'm assuming you're going to play 4-2-3-4-2. So you're probably going to have to play, not Perisic. I'd probably play Dalot, Trippier and Gahey, and bench Perisic and Gomez. And then maybe I'd go Saka. The problem I've got is we need to see more leagues, because he might play 45 minutes a day, depending on the leaks we get. Foden looks solid to me. I'm not even going to bother acknowledging those leaks. But yeah, I'd start Dalot, Gahey and Trippier. Hope obviously. Unless you want to go Ward, but I'd go yeah, there's no need to play Perisic or Gomez really. I would have Perisic as your first bench slot though. So if somebody doesn't play, he'll come on, because that's probably better. But he could still pull assists and stuff against Liverpool. He probably could keep a clean sheet. It's just whether he's going to get the full minutes. That's a problem. So I wouldn't be playing him. Gomez will be benched. Gomez has been. I'll show you my team. Gomez has been benched as well. But yeah, I'd have Haaland captain. This week, I'd probably just vice captain De Bruyne again, honestly, against Fulham. I feel like Jesus is going to have a blank this week, but do with that what you must. You have got a free transfer still. I still like. I would have said go Wilson if there weren't the weirdness going around it, but the what I'm seeing and by who's got him still playing in the team, all the pros and everything, he should be playing. So I'm not worried about Wilson. From what I've heard, he's playing. And from what I've seen on the leagues, he's playing, so I'm not too worried about that for now. As far as I'm aware, he's going to play. Should bag decent haul this week. I think Almiron bags a decent haul this week. I feel like Salah's going to do something people ain't going to expect again. But I feel like Dalot's been good. Dalot will probably get 3 bonuses again for us. I feel like you'll probably get another 9-pointer as long as we keep a clean sheet tomorrow. I don't see why we wouldn't. But we'll just see how that goes. He's got assist potential too. He plays great up that wing. De Bruyne obviously vice. So vice De Bruyne, play Haaland, captain him. Maybe you could go forward at the back. Possibly bench Saka or like Zaha or something if you want to bench one of those for Perisic if you want. Depends on the news we get. You'll probably find Saka's minutes will not be a 490 this game. You'll probably find he'll play 45 minutes. Foden, unless I hear anything otherwise, I'm still confident he's still going to play. It's going to shocking me for everyone in blank in a couple of weeks, but hopefully he should be okay this week from what I've seen. I'll probably get a load of saves and bonus. Yeah, I'd wait at least till like 1 or whenever we get the leaks. Shouldn't be long now. If I go to Instagram, I'll see if we've got any leaks yet, but we shouldn't have any. We don't normally get any till like 10:30. What I am looking at, and I'm going to say is a big punt, and I'm not just saying it because I'm a United fan, is when I get that unlimited transfers, I'm going to bring in Archer and I'm going to put him on my bench as a midfielder instead of Andreas. And I'm going to take a big punt. But I feel like he's going to start games and he plays very, very well. For me, he's like the next upcoming Cristiano Ronaldo, the way he plays lately. I feel he's going to start getting starts after last game. I'll see how he plays tomorrow, if he gets a start. And if he starts getting starts the next couple of weeks, then I'll look at bringing him in because he looks very, very good right now. For an 18-year-old player, 4.3 mil, he's actually going to get starts. He's up there with Ronaldo and stuff. He plays great, scores goals, gets assists. It's a no-brainer player, really. Probably better than Andreas, to be honest. He's still going to prove himself a bit more, though. But he has been getting goals. Just needs to get one in the Prem now. Ooh, what news we got? Yeah, I'd wait until transfer deadline moment. I still think like Almiron's a must in a way, but to be honest, I don't really feel like there's any real worth of getting rid of the players you got. I feel like Zaha's probably gonna get sickness again every time they do get sickness whenever they're not at home, but having him for that West Ham game is okay. That Forest game will be minted, so I won't even consider getting rid of him. And Fulham and Bournemouth, I think they've got Bournemouth at home, so that's what I'd be considering getting rid of right now. 0.5% owned. Still from right now, he's gonna be 50% owned, and Jay-Z's gonna be like 50% owned. So with these two blank, then it's gonna be a bit of a annoying situation. You just kind of gotta hope Jay-Z doesn't get a yellow card today. If he gets a yellow card today, then that's gonna be a bit of an annoying situation. If he gets a yellow card, he's gonna miss that Wolves fixture. I am definitely looking at bringing him in for 17, 18, 19. Dropping him, bringing him back in for the Everton fixtures. All the way up here, though, for this fixtures here. I'm definitely going to be bringing Martinelli back in. That was something I regret bringing out, but I did it for a reason. I suppose I've got to suck it up, but Almiron's still a good punt. Would you replace for the one transfer? I didn't really see that till just before. Probably Jesus to Wilson, or Saka out and someone else in. Probably Jesus to Wilson though. Still think Wilson's going to be sound. Still think Wilson's going to be sound today. I feel like people are giving Wilson too much stick. Anyway, we come off your team and go to my team quickly anyway. This was your team last week, let's pull my team up. This is the current starting. Pardon me, lads. We got Ireland captain. We're going to have Almiron as vice, not Wilson, so I don't see why to put Wilson as the vice captain. I'll just change down here. Right, if we reload the page, it should. Sound. We might play Sanchez in goal over Raya. That's still a big decision to be in right now. Yeah, Jesus is 1 yellow off. Wilson's fine. I've just seen some more leaks as well, but what I'm seeing in Wilson's saying to start and he's fine. The game just takes forever to update things like this. It's like with Haaland, it's still going to say he's injured until he actually plays the game. And it'll say the same with Wilson, like it would say Son's injured 50%, but then if possibly he ever was to play, like next week it would still say the same thing, but if he played, it'll go back to normal, so. To start, I'm going to get rid of Jesus because it doesn't know we're taking one. Probably Almiron. But for me, I feel like getting rid of Jesus is better. Foden's got more potential this week, I think. I feel like Wilson's gonna really do well, but I suppose Almiron's gonna get a lot of assists as well, so depends how you're gonna play it. But Wilson has been playing very, very well. And he's less owned than Almiron, so you'll find you get a bigger rank boost that way. You have just got to watch cutting that Jesus out, which is like 59% owned. But I just feel like Jesus against Chelsea is not really going to do much. I feel like Saliba will. And I feel like it's probably going to be an Arsenal win 1-0, but I just don't think Jesus will do much. I think if anything, Saka maybe gets a goal, or Xhaka, and it's a Saka assist again. Something stupid like that again. I just took a massive red arrow last week. But I was having a massive green arrow. I was on like 61 at this point, having a massive green arrow. We took a red arrow due to the Arsenal game. This is kind of where I sat, and it's not a very nice position to be in. Not a very nice position at all. We have got to catch 38 points up. But I already know we brought Rashford out for Anthony, who's going to blank this week. He's probably not going to play. He brought Tony out for someone else. I think it was like a Jacker or something. Ross would probably blank. I feel like saying Shah's fine now. Oh, it's saying Shah's fine now. The people can play triple Newcastle this week. I still wouldn't want to play triple Newcastle in 1 week. Like, I'd rather play either 2 Newcastle and 1 other player. I wouldn't want to play triple Newcastle. If it pays off, it's big time. But if Newcastle concede a goal, you're kind of in the mud. Which is why I don't really want to risk triple Newcastle. Oh, I know. Jesus, he's annoying because he'll play good like once every 4 games, but that's like been his best game in like the last 4 games. The rest have been like blanks and 1 assist in 1 game, and the other 2 were blanks. So he's not really a thing. Yeah, Haaland is 100% starting. Captain him, easy. Vice captain Almiron, simple as that. You, I'd be vice captain in probably De Bruyne, but Haaland should be starting. I'm not worried about that. I'm happy Haaland's starting, and I think he's 100% going to start. There's still going to be doubters this week, and they're not going to captain him. And I hope anyone who doesn't captain Haaland gets really bit in the ass for not doing it, because I feel like he's going to start for 100%. 90 minutes, score a hat-trick, make everyone's day. But I reckon people are still going to keep him out. People are keeping him out because he missed that Europa game the other day. But he was benched due to the fact they've already qualified through. There's no need to play him and risk getting him more injured while he was healing up. He's been in training, he's been fine. So I'm not really worried about Haaland whatsoever, if you ask me. He's going to be 100% on the starting list today. I don't even need to look at leaks to confirm that. I know for a fact he will. You're going to replace Andreas and Mitrovic, mate. I'll probably stick with Foden, to be honest, lad. Mitrovic probably won't do much in City, but Andreas will blank, obviously. Gomez won't do much. Foden I'll just keep in there, honestly. Mitrovic won't do much more, unless Fulham get a penalty, but I just don't see Fulham scoring against City today, so. And I feel like Foden starts. And he's at least going to play 45 minutes this week, in my opinion. So I'm going to keep him there. I ain't too worried. I'm quite confident he'll start though. But yeah, he's at least going to play 45 minutes. Oh, Fabio. You don't need to get rid of Jesus, Fabio. You don't need to get rid of Jesus. It's not a necessity. It's just I was on about him, Slay possibly going Jesus to Wilson if Foden's obviously playing, which I think he will. Foden to Almiron wouldn't be a bad move. It's just I feel like if you took him out, you'll find Foden will absolutely bag and you'll be fuming. And you could use that transfer elsewhere for Jesus to Wilson, and Wilson's probably going to score 2 goals plus against Southampton for me. So it's a bit of a bad situation to be in. this is the bad thing about FPL this year. There's so many not silver lined players that are just getting in my way so freaking much. You bring one out and he bags the week. Like Trossard, I've had him out for the last like 2 weeks for Foden, or 3 weeks or whatever, and he scored like, every single game, which is just mental. Don't do Pope to Raya, Fabio. Keep Pope. Pope will get a clean sheet and loads of save points this week. I don't see why you'd consider wasting a transfer on that. If we go in your team and you've got 2 transfers, or you've got 1 transfer, don't take any hits. Stop taking hits like you have been, because you took like a 180 point hit. You would have been like in the top players if you wouldn't have done that. I reckon you would have been about 830 points, which would have been in the top like 200k, top 160k if you would have done that. To be honest, what you're gonna do? You're gonna play Guy instead of Nico Williams. You're gonna play Cancelo, Trippier, Dalot, Guy, and Pope. Those what you'll play. You'll bench Andreas to Haaland. So really, I don't see a single problem with your team. You could maybe go Zaha to Almiron. I feel like Zaha will bag, but I feel like Almiron bags more. So maybe if you got 1 free transfer, do Zaha to Almiron. Yeah, I think your team looks quite solid. You could either do Zaha to Almiron. I don't really think it's necessary to go Jesus to Wilson. I feel like it is a good move. I just feel like Zaha to Almiron would be a better move. Because I feel like Zaha is on a blanking spree. Jesus could come away with like 1 assist, but I don't think he's going to bag much. Definitely Gay. Definitely Gay. I don't feel like Nico Williams will do much, to be honest with you. I think Gay's good. I might be benching Raya though, to be fairness, for Sanchez. But I'm unsure about that yet. I feel like Brentford keep a clean sheet against Forest. And Raya gets a load of save points, I feel. Yeah, I'd definitely be playing Guy. I'm playing Guy here myself. I don't see how Guy he's going to concede, to be honest. I feel like Guy will get a clean sheet and Nico Williams will probably. I just feel like Guy he's going to get bonuses and stuff. And Forest have got more chance of conceding than Crystal Palace, so I'm definitely playing Guy here on that one. Haaland obviously captain this week and De Bruyne vice captain. Haaland replaces Andreas, Gay replaces Williams, and you can do Zaha to Almiron. But to be honest, it's not necessary to do Zaha to Almiron. Maybe wait till we get news, and you could possibly make things. Yeah, Gay he seems solid to me. I'm not saying he couldn't concede. I'm just saying he seems solid. That's all I'm saying. Seems pretty solid. Zaha could bag, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised if Zaha scored or assist. I still got faith in him. Just Almiron is the better pick. On paper. Zaha would get you a more rank boost though, if he bags more than Almiron. I just feel like Almiron is good on paper though. That's probably where I'd look at doing my free transfer. Triple Newcastle is like a necessity this week. And I feel like I'm just really gonna get a clean sheet roll. Yeah. Don't even talk to me about it. Like I can go on my bloody team from last week. And I had a howler like 6 points there and 5 points there. But if I would have played Guy over Andreas. Oh no, Andreas come on for Haaland, sorry. So I would have played like Guy over. Well, yeah, no, I had Haaland on. So if Guy would have been my first bench to Andreas, I would have had 6 points there. And if Sanchez I would have played over Ray, I would have had an extra 2 points. So it wasn't a bad week. Would have been nice if I would have captained Almiron instead. Because then I would have actually had an extra 10 points there. So I would have had obviously 24 instead of 14. So I would have had an extra 5 on each side. So I would have had an extra 10 points. Still free because I'm a free Man City. Yeah, you're set, brother. I'm just lurking right now. My team's just lurking right now. My team's just a bit annoying because I've only got 1 Arsenal player, and I've got triple Newcastle, triple City, double Crystal Palace. Goalies, obviously they're both different. One's Brentford, one's obviously Brighton, and then a Salah. Mitrovic and Andreas on the bench too. So it's like Mitrovic would come on for Wilson, worst case, but I don't think Wilson won't start. The next victim of Pep Roulette he has England is at shoulder for the World Cup. Yeah, so I do understand your point there, but I feel like Foden will start. I think he's been rested due to trying to. You got to remember, right? He played like 5 games in a row for 90 minutes. He's not used to playing that big game time, and he was lacking fitness for those games. So he's been benched a couple games. He played the full game the other day. I reckon to play a full game today as well. I feel like Foden will play, if you ask me. Yeah, I feel like it's not even anything to do with the World Cup, sire. It's got nothing to do with the World Cup. Pep does not care about Foden for the World Cup or anything like that. I think it's just been a case of benching him because he's played like 5 games in a row for 90 minutes. And Grealish needed some game time as well. But I feel like you'll find he'll start this week. With the way Grealish has been performing. And Mahrez has been cocking loads of stuff up. And he played full game the other day and Mahrez did as well. Bernardo Silva's a nail starter all the time too. But I feel like Foden is definitely going to start for me. We could get leaks saying otherwise, but at the moment in time, I think he starts. But we could get leaks saying otherwise. But at the moment, I feel like Foden starts, and Wilson's going to start. Haaland's 100% starter, so don't even think about not captain Haaland today. Jeez, I'm knackered. Right. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm going with it right now. I definitely won't consider not captaining Haaland. Haaland's a must. Captain this week. Obviously, Slay's going to kind of argue me a little bit about the Foden. For me, he's going to start. Jesus to Wilson would be ideal, yes. But we do need a little bit of late news on Wilson before you make that move. I don't want you to get muddied by making that move. What do you do if he doesn't? I still think he'll play 45 minutes, and I do still think he starts, so we can talk about that if we get the news saying he doesn't start. But at the moment, just leave the team the way it is and wait till we get deadline news. We've still got like another 2.5 till we at least even get any leaks. And obviously 3 hours and 18 before deadline, so we're going to be on another 3 hours and 20 minutes. So we've got more than enough time to talk about everything today. I still think the games today that are playing are a bit muddied right now, but it's one of them. The team's not looking too bad though. The team's looking pretty decent. I don't know, what do you boys think? Play Raya or play Sanchez? I think at the moment I might even be leaning towards Sanchez. I feel like Raya would get a lot of save points against Forest though. I just wouldn't be surprised if he didn't keep a clean sheet. On and put Foden on first choice bench. No. Not for me, no. It depends what kind of situation you're in. For me, I'm a hold Zaha, yes, because I've made my transfer elsewhere. But if you have got a really solid team and you could transfer like Zaha to Almiron, and everywhere else is solid, then yes. But if there's problems somewhere else, and you need to transfer somewhere else, and I'll be keeping Zaha, I wouldn't be surprised if he scored an assist this week. Yeah, I'd say hold. Sanchez will probably keep a clean sheet against Wolves. But I feel like Raya will get a lot of save points and probably get bonus and could keep a clean sheet too. Yeah, but the problem is, I bring Raya out the same as I did before, and he'll go and get a 10-pointer against Forest, like he always does. Every time I take him out for Sanchez, he gets a 10-pointer. It's happened twice to me. And then last week when I played Sanchez on the bench, he got 2 points more. The week before, Raya got 1 point more. I can never win with my goalkeepers. I always pick the wrong one, and I kick myself in the foot. But might be a case of playing Sanchez. Might be a case. They both played today, so it's a tricky situation to be in. But Wolves, you are right, Wolves cannot score for their lives. Raya is safety, yes, Slay, but I just don't know whether Forest could score against Brentford. I would not be surprised. Brentford are missing Tony. You know, they seemed shook last game. I feel like if Wolves could score against them, I feel like Forest could as well. Forest aren't playing that bad and not be able to score against them. But Wolves could probably score against Brighton too. And I feel like there's more chance of Wolves scoring against Brighton, to be honest, than there is Forest scoring against Brentford. But I feel like Raya tends to get more save points anyway. So it depends how you're going to look at it. Really does. If you haven't got Haaland, then yeah, Captain Kane. But if you have got Haaland, obviously you Captain Haaland. If you've got De Bruyne now, to be honest, and you haven't got Haaland, and you've got De Bruyne and Kane, for example, I'd be captain De Bruyne. But if I'd captain Haaland for me. I wouldn't be captaining Kane. I don't feel like Slay's going to do much. I feel like you'll really find Kane will not do much against Liverpool. I know it seems like Liverpool look bad, but they're not as bad as you think, logically. Salah's still performed in the last 6 games. Still got a goal or an assist every single game but the Forest game. The other 5 Premier League games and obviously Championships, he scored hat-tricks, goals, assists. He got a goal last game. He should have got an assist as well. You know, Liverpool should have scored again the other week. So I feel like I wouldn't be doubting Liverpool too much. And I feel like they are due a turnaround at some point, and the Spurs game could be it. Spurs did not look very good against Bournemouth. The fact they come out with 3 goals second half was a bit out of luck. 2 of the goals I think were daft. 1 of the goals was deserved. But it was a bit of Bournemouth mistakes, really. They're good defensively if Thiago starts. But to be honest, I know they lost to Leeds last game, but Robertson looked great down that wing. Arnold was playing great down that wing today. He didn't look like he was playing bad. Yeah. That's another thing. They've got no Son over Richarlison. They were blunt last game as well due to that. I feel like they're going to really struggle. I'm thinking more like 3-1 Liverpool, to be honest, and Salah 2 goals. I feel like Salah will haul when people least expect it. People bought him in and have transferred him out for this game, but they'll Salah will score when people least expect it. That's the only problem. Like, he's not like he's playing bad. He's still returning. He's just not necessarily worth the money, but it's hard to get out. So it's a pain for me to get him out unless I take like a transfer and a -4 next week. And I just don't see any point, because what I'd have to do is go minus transfer, Foden out, De Bruyne in, Salah out, and let's say Bowen in. And Bowen's probably not going to perform anyway. De Bruyne could blank and Foden could do better, and Salah could still perform each week. So I don't see any need to really make that move in the situation I'm in. The glue to that team along with Holsberg. Holsberg is playing great. Bentancur I wouldn't necessarily agree with. He plays good, but he's not the glue to the team. I think Holberg's more the glue to that team right now. Kane cannot score for his life, so unless it's literally the only good captain option in your team, I would not be captaining him. Best Kane replacement, I got Wilson and Haaland. So, how many transfers have you got, Sire? Have you got your actual FPL ID? So I can go on the FPL team now and review your team and see what we can do. Kaki, at the moment, from what I've seen, what I've heard, and what I know, Wilson will be playing at the moment in time. Whether we get leaks in like 3 hours or 2 hours and a half saying otherwise, he's going to start. I said the other day, Slade, didn't I, that Dominic Calvert-Lewin was a good punt. I was going to go Dominic Calvert-Lewin as a punt myself, but I didn't do it. I thought Wilson was better. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin still could be a very, very good punt. A very, very good one. I don't really think there's much else you could really go for, because Jesus is not really worth it with 1 yellow card off a ban, and Calvert-Lewin does look like he could start picking up. And considering they've got Leicester today, I really wouldn't be surprised if Everton have a good game. Pickford looks great too. Pickford's keeping Everton in it right now. I don't think Arsenal front 3 will smash Chelsea. I think you'll find that Chelsea cock-up last week was a 1 week bad week for Chelsea, and I don't think you're going to see that's going to happen again. Yeah, I was literally going to get Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It wasn't even because Wilson overperformed, it was because I was looking at the XG performances in general through the whole season, and was a little bit worried about Calvert-Lewin's minutes, so I did the transfer, but he played 90 minutes anyway. So it's not really some way I would consider bringing him in. I just don't think they will, Fabio, to be honest with you, mate. I don't like triple Arsenal. To be honest, Fabio, I know you could do Zaha to Almiron. I don't know if you've done it yet, but if you haven't, then I'd probably do Jesus to Wilson, in my opinion. There's not really much else. I'd wait till we get news about Wilson later. If we get good news about Wilson later, which I think we will, I'd probably be getting Jesus out. I just don't like triple Arsenal, and Jesus is 1 yellow off a ban. I don't like having that, because you'd have to end up getting him out next week anyway, but you could just get him out this week for Wilson, you could really bag this week. I think he's going to get at least 2 goals if he starts, and I think he will start. So it depends how you're going to do it. But you have already done Zaha to Martinelli. Okay, that's fine. Just be careful with Jesus. You probably have to get him back next week then, if he gets a yellow today. Which, to be honest, I think Jesus will get. Yeah, it's fine. You have done Zaha to Amram. That's all good. Don't worry about it. Amram will perform still. I'm just saying you're probably best getting Wilson. Oh, no, you can't get Wilson next week now because you'll have trouble Newcastle. So you'll probably have to go Jesus to Dominic Calvert-Lewin next week if Jesus gets a yellow. Which against Bournemouth is not a bad pick whatsoever. I really do like that pick. Mitrovic will probably be looking at getting 8 for me next week. I have got like the 1.1 mil spare, so Calvert-Lewin is coming in for me next week for Mitrovic. That's a pre-planned move that's going to happen straight away next week. Is Calvert-Lewin's coming in for Mitrovic as that punt for that week. I've been waiting for a week where I can do a big punt, and I'm going to see how Calvert-Lewin performs. Everyone going to have similar teams, lol. Yeah, probably Slay. We're probably going to have similar teams, but I am going to throw a couple punts in there that are going to be very good, and I can always get them out on transfers as long as I set my team up correctly. Like, I'm going to have Garnacho on the bench for Man United instead of Andreas. I feel like if Garnacho starts getting started, he's going to be very, very good. He looked very, very good last night as well. And him and Ronaldo, that link up, that chemistry seems very well. And you've got to think, he's training with the Argentina for World Cup. He's in the World Cup squad, so he's training with Messi. And he's training with Ronaldo. And he's training with Bruno. He's got all these good players around him at 18 years old. He could be a very, very good punt. Okay, I'm going to do some differentials too. Good, because not firing. Yeah, Slanke is not firing. Slanke is not doing anything. If anyone was playing, I would have got him. Yeah. I feel like Andreas is not really going to be that much useful from Gameweek 16. I just don't feel like he will be. I feel like I'm going to definitely go Garnacho. As a Man United fan, he's going to be on my bench anyway. I really just like having that punt of that player. I really, really like having that. And we've also got a wild card anyway, which I'll probably use about Game Week 26 for the last 12 weeks. So I can always get myself out of trouble that way. So I'm not really in a bad situation right now. We've got the Triple Cats bench boost ready as well for double game weeks. But from what I've heard, Man United are going to play 2 midweek games and the Sunday game. So for Man United, we're going to have a first triple game week ever. So maybe I'd be looking at doing something stupid like captaining Rashford and just triple captain him for that week. Or getting Ronaldo and just triple captain him. Or doing something very, very dumb that 1 week. It'll probably be Haaland, because they've missed 2 fixtures as well. So I feel like there is going to be a couple triple game weeks this week. For the first time ever, I think we're going to see like triple game weeks. I see a Haaland hat-trick this week and a Haaland assist. And I feel like Foden's going to get an assist and a goal. I feel like City are going to win 5-0 today. My logic says City are going to win 5-0. Because Fulham look horrendous still. They just don't look good defensively. They really don't. I don't know where it is. I think it's at Craven Cottage, to be fairness. I don't think it's at home, but I just don't think City look good at all. We'll have a look quickly where it is. No, it's at the Etihad. So yeah, Haaland's definitely going to get a hat-trick then. Like, I'd always look for the home fixtures for Haaland. And if you got Foden too, you're going to find Foden's going to get a goal and assist then. And Haaland's going to get a hat-trick. At the Etihad, no way in hell he ain't going to get a hat-trick. He deserved the hat-trick last time when we only got 2 goals at home. He always gets hat-tricks at home. I see a big hat-trick. Maybe even 4 goals. He's going to be really hungry missing that game. He's going to be hungry for goals and he's going to try and get back in it. He still wants to beat that Alan Shearer record as well, so I feel like you're going to find the next couple of weeks he's going to go mad. And you're going to see a lot of goals. Maybe like 3 hat-tricks, 2 hat-tricks, a couple goals and assists. You're going to see some big hauls from Haaland, I think, the next couple of weeks. Depends on how it goes. I actually can still get an assist as well. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Zaha to Rashford or Doherty to Dalot. Doherty to Dalot. I'd keep Zaha. Rashford could play good, but I'd keep Zaha. And I'd go Doherty to Dalot. Because Doherty would not keep a clean sheet and probably would not start this game. So for me, I'd bring Dalot in. That would be my personal move. If I was going to make that myself. I do love Rashford as United fan and think he's playing well. But Zaha could still get an assist and goal. I think he's going to surprise everyone, and Dalot looks very, very good. So for me, I'd go Dalot. And as a United fan, he looks so good assist potential. And it's not me being biased. Generally, if Dalot was playing for Chelsea, Spurs, or anyone else, I still would say Dalot because he's so good assist potential. He's so strong in that defence. He gets loads of clean sheets as well. I feel like you're all going to see a lot of clean sheets this week. We are just going to quickly do something, boys. So we are going to be back in a second. We'll be right back. Yo, what up, boys? We're back. Let me just put the camera on. Give me a second. Right, apologies, boys. Let's quickly do something. Right, we're back. Why have 5 people freaking leave for no reason? Just because we've gone for 2 seconds. Jesus, boys. Right, about now. Oh yeah, we was on about Dalot and stuff. Yeah, I'd go Dalot. I don't know why the hell my mic's gone on my phone quickly, but there we go. Right, sound. Right. So yeah, Dalot looks really nice. I'd be going Dalot. I agree with Slay 100%, but Slay only plays Dalot because I told him to play Dalot anyway. So, speak about next week. I mean, we have got over 2 hours and a half to kill, so we can go on about next week as well as today's deadline if you like. We can go on about next week if you want. Yeah, we could. Just see if anyone's got any more questions about next week. If you boys want to throw all your questions in now for this week as well. Are we doing World Cup Fantasy? Yes, Fabio. I will be doing World Cup Fantasy. I am going to make a YouTube league as well. So you and Slake and everyone else can join. We are going to be doing World Cup Fantasy. And I'll be recommending my World Cup Fantasy players as well. But yes, don't worry. We will be having vids as well during the World Cup Fantasy Football. I obviously am going to be having Foden in my Fantasy Football World Cup team. So there's one you can already know that I'm guaranteed to have in my team. But for me, I feel like I'll probably go Neymar. And I'll probably go Ronaldo. I don't feel like Messi would do as much in the World Cup as he's been doing at PSG right now. I like Neymar too. I think Brazil could win it this year. But I reckon they did a statistics run. And they did an analyzer of all the games. And they ran through all the games. And they predicted that Portugal and Argentina were going to be in the final. Which is probably going to be a right prediction, to be honest. But I love England to get to the final, which probably won't happen. So, but I'd love it. So I'm probably going to fill it with England players. The World Cup app is normally a joke for me. I just kind of mess around with it and try to go serious like and get big top 100Ks and stuff on it, but try to be in a good way about it too. Yeah, Ronaldo will start again too. Messi and Mane. Mane could be very good. I just feel like he's not got that good of a team around him to be able to be very great at the same time. But he could be very, very good. I feel like Germany have got decent picks. Like Sane could be a very good punt. A very good player to pick, and he'd be very cheap as well. It'd be like the 5-6 mil mark. That'd be someone I'd be looking at picking. Me. I feel like Vocal is probably live. Some sorts live. Vocal's not live. By the way, boys, you can go sub to my good friend Paul Livesey, by the way. That'd be much appreciated. He does FPL content as well. He's free off 100 subscribers, which you guess is a stupid song, which would be great. Sane's 9 mil. How do you know Sane's 9 mil? The World Cup app's not even out yet, or have they already released some prices? I haven't, to be honest, I have not looked at anything to do with the World Cup, to be honest with you, on the app. So, I've just guessed 6 mil. Please link him. I don't think I can, to be honest, on my phone. Let me see. If you just search Paul Livesey, it'll come up with FPL Focus. So it'll come up with an FPL Focus badge. Livesey. I'll put it in chat. FPL Focus. Hold on. I can't leak it. YouTube's not letting me leak it for some reason, so I'll just write it like that in the chat. Right, what did you say? You're going to send me it, Fabio? Okay, let me have a look. I didn't know there was already showing it, to be fairness. But okay, we'll have a look. Right, let's see. Oh, damn, they have released it. Oh, okay. Oh, damn, that's okay. Damn. Wait, what? Edison's only 5.5 mil. The funny thing is, though, Alisson ain't going to start, so Edison at 5.5 mil is a bargain. But I'll probably go Jordan Pickford. The fact Nick Pope's only 4 mil and Pickford's only like 4.5 is mad. Foden or Rodrigo. Wait, so have you got both of them and you're deciding who you're going to start? If you just decided who you're going to start, then Foden. You want to see me make a team? Sake. Right, okay, whatever. Okay, fine. One sec. I don't know how I can... Okay, give me a sec then. I'm gonna have to turn the window capture off. I actually can't show you boys my Instagram links and stuff, so give me a second while I quickly put this in. So... Why you boys gotta put me on the freaking spot? I don't even know what team I want to pick myself yet, to be fairness. Right, Right, okay. Give me a sec, boys. While I quickly do this, slash. I apologize for the keyboard noise. I haven't got my old one currently on. Hold on. Okay. Happy now? We'll do your stupid World Cup team for you. That's gonna be mudded. You do realise I'm just gonna be a favoritism little dick right now. Right, okay, let's see who we've actually got with the goalies. Pickford's 5.5. So Ariola should start for France. Right, this is just going to be this is probably going to change, but this is just going to be me being favoritism right now. So I'll probably go Jordan Pickford in goal. My bench goalie, I'll go. I'll go Nick Pope. Yeah, start Haaland and captain Murray. Yo, Josh, mate, what do you think of Tony to Greenwood? To Foden? Well, Greenwood obviously won't start, so if you're going to bench him, then I do like that move. So do you think of Tony to Greenwood and KDB to Foden? Huh? Hold up. You mean Tony to Greenwood and Foden to KDB, correct? Not KDB to Foden. I'm going to assume that's what you mean. To be honest, that's what I'm saying. I think he means Foden to KDB and Tony to Greenwood, from what I'm seeing here. But if he's already got Foden, yes, I could do Summer. How much is Summer though? How much is Summer? Is he only, like I'm saying, this is just gonna be me being favoritism for now. This ain't gonna be my actual team. I'm probably gonna go definitely João Cancelo. That's gonna be a must one. I feel like Netherlands could do good, Virgil could play good, but I don't really want to risk going for that. So I'm probably gonna bring in Nuno Mendes for Portugal. I like Nuno Mendes, so he could probably be a good pick. We are going to try and keep it cheap and cheerful because we do want to kind of go big. Ruben Diaz, we'll go Ruben Diaz. I like the double Portugal. Alphonso Davies is absolutely great. It's just whether the team's going to get clean sheet. Yeah, I mean, you want me to be straight up honest, we're just going to have to put our strikers in first to see how much money we've got left. How much? Hold up. Country. Oh, no, oh, Norway's not qualified, have they? I'm thinking Norway's qualified, but they haven't. Break. I didn't realise that. Okay. Mane's only 8.5. Wow. Funky's cheap too. Messi at 10.5 is going in my team. I'll probably go Mbappe as well. I'm going to be one of these ballsy players who just picks the most expensive players in the world. But if they're only that much, then Jesus, how much is Ronaldo right now? Hold on. Let's get him out a sec. Ronaldo's 10, Mbappe's. I feel like having Ronaldo and Messi does free up 1.5 mil instead of having Mbappe. Then how much is Neymar in the midfield? Hernandez is 9.5, Bernardo Silva, Frankie Fulford, and Anthony. De Bruyne's 11 mil. I really do like Anthony. I have got to watch how much I'm spending here though. 58.5 mil budget. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I ain't gonna have enough to do this. I'm gonna have to pick one. Ronaldo or Messi. What do you boys think? Can bring on Cody as a sub, so it won't be too bad. Yeah, I feel like actually Ronaldo is probably not going to be a player really. Who's he got? Ghana, Uruguay, I say Mexico and Poland. So he has got Poland. That's the only one I really wouldn't like is Poland. And I feel like you've got Ronaldo versus Ghana, Uruguay and Korea. I feel like those are a better run for the first group. What do you boys think? What do you boys think? We're doing Ronaldo or we doing Messi? What do you boys think? As a Messi fan, I'm probably going to go for Messi. Yeah, true. True. Not going to lie, that's true. I do like Ronaldo though, but I feel like Mane's probably going to offer better value, and I do like Messi. Who have France got though in the group? Because Mbappe could be a good pick. Really, Denmark. Oh no. No, I'll go Messi. I feel like he'll do more. I wanted Neymar as well, but it's going to be a bit expensive. I feel like probably bringing Mane in is going to be a good pick. The ball available. Mitrovic could be good as well. Who's Mitrovic's fixtures? Brazil, no. I want you in. Right, I kind of want... I ain't bringing no Australian assets in, sorry mate. I'm not going to be horrible about it, I'm just going to say I ain't going to bring no Australian assets in. Thiago Silva could be a good pick. We want... Rafa Varane, Konate, Hernandez, Pavard, Kimpembe. Kimpembe will start for France. I don't see why Kimpembe wouldn't start, but at the same time, Koundé's good. But what do you boys think? Kimpembe starts? Because my opinion of that is Konate, Varane. No, sorry, Konate, Koundé, Kimpembe, and DEADLI9NE. Yeah, true. I feel like I'd like to have Mbappe, to be honest with you, but what we'll do is we'll make a draft now and we'll see how bad it is and we can always change it. We'll just do that. We'll go with what I'm thinking. I feel like Kimpembe will start, so I feel like Kimpembe's a good pick. I feel like France have got quite a nice fixture run as well, the first three. I don't know what they're going to be like after that, but Germany, Rudiger looks nice, Ginter, be a good punt, Carrera. These are the only defenders for Germany, it's 4, so they're all going to play. Where if you go to like England, a load of them, but you kind of know who's going to play. I feel like Shaw will probably play. Trippier should play. If Trippier doesn't play, I'd be surprised. I really would. Anthony will play. 50 mil left. So let's say we go 8 mil, 6 mil, 6 mil, 6 mil, 4 mil, 4 mil, 4 mil. We've got enough to do this now. We've just got to do a bit of a... Marquinhos is only 5.5, then I'll probably go Marquinhos then. I do like the Portugal double up. Maybe I can switch Diaz for Marquinhos though. But I do like that Portugal. I do like the Portugal. I'll probably go CR7 then instead of Messi, to be fair honest. I'll go Cristiano Ronaldo. And I'll go midfield. I want some so we want some like cheap assets in the midfield. Ones that are gonna surprise a lot. Good. Cole could be a good pick. Casemiro could be a solid pick, just he's not going to do much as he assists and stuff wise. Trossard could be a good pick. It is difficult. I will look at other people's drafts as well. It's difficult. Has who's Amaron play for? I don't even think Amaron's qualified, have they? Paraguay haven't qualified, I don't think. No, I'd be surprised if Paraguay have qualified. No. Trossard, I think, is a big player. I think he would start in the Belgian squad as well. Yeah, I know, Paraguay, I can remember. They're cheap defence and overlord of midfield and attack. Okay, yeah, I could go cheaper in defence. You're right, I probably could go cheaper in defence. True, yeah. No, you're right, I could go cheaper in defence. Right, let's... Okay, then I'll go... Lucas Digne then. On the... Oh, it's not midfielder, you dumbass, on defender. I'll go Lucas Digne then. I feel like Digne will start then. Think, or do you think it's worth on Kimpembe? Kimpembe is probably worth it. I'll replace Diaz. I don't need 2 6 mil pretty much players. And oh my god. Grass right defenders. Timber Netherlands now. Right. Militao, man. Militao at 5 mil. I like Militao at 5 mil. That's big at 5 mil. I just need good bench cover for when Militao goes up against anything hard. But I feel like who's Militao got? Yeah. And who's Anthony got? Obviously the same, sorry. 7.34% selected. 6.71 selected. 5% selected. 19.94 of selected Trossard, so I feel like he should start then. Ronaldo's not been selected that much. Pickford I like. Trippier is going to be selected. That's fine. Oh my god, don't treat Trippier out, you dumbass. Right, let's just go back to England. I feel like Trippier is a good pick. Oh my life. I didn't realise it keeps taking the save. I forgot you can't just look at players already being done. Right, okay. That's probably what my defence going to look like. What do you think, boys? The defence look good? Militao, Kimpembe, Trippier, Cancelo. Have you got any other people I could play instead of Kimpembe that are cheaper, more nailed to start and have got good fixtures? Then let me know. I feel like Belgium have got a good fixture run. But who's like Belgium actually got into defence? Defenders. The Tongan will play. Belgium will play. Munich play. Yeah. They've only got 4 defenders, don't they? That's my question. If they've only got 4 defenders, that means they're all going to play, doesn't it? I think Marquinhos could be... Yeah, Marquinhos could be good. But what I'm saying is I'm trying to save money here deliberately, so... I don't want Pau Torres. I don't want Pau Torres. Maybe as a bench option for 5 mil, but I don't want him in the starting team. But I'm assuming that Belgium have only got 4 defenders now, so I'm assuming all of these are going to play. If I'm correct. I'm assuming if they've only got 4, they're all going to play. You think go 3 at the back? Okay, if you think go 3 at the back, then I'm just going to go a really cheap defender. I'll go Beata maybe, or I could go to a German defender who's cheap. I like Ginter, man. Ginter at 4.5 mil. I'll go Ginter then. And Ginter can be subbed off and I'll have 3 up front. Who did you say to go for? Pau Torres. Let's generally just look who's actually in the striker options are cheap though. Forward. Werner. Morata. Dybala, man. Dybala could be very good. Dybala's up there with Messi too. Fati, Giroud. Suarez, nah. I don't need noob. Like, usually I'd probably go for Suarez like 4 years ago in the last World Cup, but not this year. Julian Alvarez, he won't start. Sarr won't. Mbolo, so he's good, but he won't actually be that good. Stuff. There's not actually many good players actually. You're right. We'll go Pau Torres because there's not actually many good players for that sheet mark. Oh, you're about centre back Pau Torres. Ginter from Germany, 4.5 million. Yeah, I put Ginter. Who do you boys think is a good striker option? Who's like cheap? Portugal, there's obviously. I want like a third striker that's going to be decent starting. What about? I feel like Tony should be picked for this. Obviously, we can't put him in. Obviously, because for England. Poland, Milic, Robert Lewandowski, and whatever else. I feel like that could be a good punt. One sec. Okay, we're back on now. It's unmuted now, so we can go back on us now. Alright, okay. Let's go. Right, sorry, what was we doing now? We was going Brazil striker, I think, weren't we? We was going to Brazil striker, I think, yeah, we were going Brazil striker on there. So let's see, what's the best Brazil striker? Charleston, Firmino, Rodrigo, Rafinha, Neymar. Vinicius Jr., why is he the same price as Neymar? Why is Vinicius the same price as Neymar? Jesus. That's mental, that is. I'm probably just going to go Mbappe, lads. I think I'll go Mbappe. I think Mbappe's probably going to overperform, but it's one of those. We could go Mbappe and he'll probably overperform. It's normally one of those weird things that Mbappe does. He tends to overperform a lot of the time. But so does Benzema. Benzema did get the obviously Ballon d'Or as well, so Benzema could be a good option. Damn, we've got like another 2 hours and 40 minutes on stream now until we get the full leaks. We need the full leaks at Have we got any leaks actually talking about this now, boys? Let me check if we've had any leaks. Say whether anyone is playing yet. The future stories, future leaks. We've had still no bloody leaks, lads. Still no bloody leaks whatsoever. We've had still no bloody leaks. Right, Chukwamani, Camavinga, Kingsley Coleman. Chukwamani could be very good, but I do feel like triple Portugal. Bernardo Silva, Bruno, bro. Bruno could be minted. Bruno could be minted. But man, I would need a cheap players to come out in. See, I could actually play Ginter though. Like, I could actually play him. I need a cheap striker though. Boys, can someone please give me a good forward option that's very cheap, like under 6 mil mark? That's a very good option. Ericsson. What, you want about for midfield? He's not a forward, is he? I'm gonna say he's playing midfield. Ericsson could be a good bench. How much is Ericsson? Probably cheap, any. I'm still gonna see what I could go for. Forward versus Ghana, Alvarez. Obviously. Yeah. Uruguay. Man, Mitrovic though. Mitrovic is quite my name. Mitrovic could be a great punt. Jonathan David as well for Canada. Right, I say we just go big as hell. And we go something stupid, like we go and bring Mbappe or Neymar in. I think Neymar could be good. And David's good. Who's David got? I was going to say he'd play midfield in this. He will start in every game for Canada. Yeah, he would. He would, you're right. But it depends, depends whether... Like, what's his fixture run? He's got Belgium, Croatia, and Mars. Okay. He's got Belgium, Croatia, and Marseille. So, okay, that's a good fixture run. I just could... I say that. No, I could play him because I've got no Belgian defenders. I've got Trossard, obviously, but I've got no Belgian defenders. So we've got to go cheap bench now, boys. So we've got to have another, like, striker or something. So we want to go like another midfielder or something. Anyone who's going to replace Ginter really, and we'll play a 3-5, 3-4-3. Yeah, I think we'll play a 3-4-3. So we need kind of like a striker who's going to replace Ginter, which I think we could do that. Or we could play KDB. What do you boys think? Kevin De Bruyne? Or like Messi or something? Pulisic. Pulisic could be good for USA. You're right. But I don't know. I do like Davis. I do like David. I do like Jonathan David. Trossard's just such a good player. Like, I love Trossard. I think Trossard could be a very good pick. And Bruno Fernandes, he's just going to get mad assists to Ronaldo. Muller. True. Not a bad pick, actually. Valverde could be good. KDB's performed well for Belgium last time I saw, and the games I've watched, but it's whether he's going to keep the run or whether Messi's just going to outperform him, which is probably most likely. Vinicius Jr. could be a very good punt, but I think what I'll do, probably go Messi, which is probably template to be honest. What's Vinicius Jr.'s ownership? 11. What's Messi's ownership? 59%. I've got Messi. So everyone's going to have Messi. So it's kind of like the Jesus situation. You don't go with him, you're going to get bit in the arse, aren't you? What have we got left? 20 mil. So we've got 20 million to bring 2 bench players and a nice midfielder in. What are we doing? Done. Yeah, but is Son going to be ready for the World Cup? That's the question. Is Son going to be ready? And Korea have got some very hard fixtures. I feel like Trippier does good. I do think I'm going to need a better goalkeeper than Pope to rotate with Pickford. I do feel like that's going to be a problem. Obviously, we've got some good fixtures now. How do I go off this now without it getting me in my team? Right, let's just do this. Let's switch them back in, because otherwise it's going to end up bringing him out again. Right, okay. Right, let's go Nick Pope out. Who starts for Argentina in goal? Oh, that's it. There's just one. There's Armani. To be honest, I am a quarter Welsh. So I wouldn't mind having a Welsh player on my bench, to be fairness. That's not something I'd be too furious about. I would not mind having a Welsh player on my bench. And Nan James is decent. So we could go Nan James. Good midfielder. We'll bring in. Okay, we'll bring in. He is 6 mil though. We've got a 24 mil budget. and we've got to fill 1, 2, 3, and the midfielder here. Yeah, why's Martinez not there? Yeah, that's actually a good point. Why the hell is Martinez not on the... No, sorry. Martinez has got that injury, hasn't he? Martinez has got that injury, remember? It's not going to show players who've got an injury, I don't think. Or he's just not been picked. Because, as far as I'm aware, Martinez got a head injury, 75% chance of playing this week in the FPL. But I don't see how that's going to dictate why he's not going to be in the team or something. That's a bit daft. I don't see how it's going to make a difference, but could. I feel like Edison could be a good pick. What do you boys think, Edison or Allison? I feel like Edison should have favour, shouldn't he? Man, why would... Yeah, but I just don't see... Why would Allison have favour over Edison? That's what wouldn't make sense. I don't see why he'd favour Allison over Edison with the way Allison's been playing. But, tough. I like... There's no goalkeepers for Denmark. Wow. Who's... Courtois, man. Courtois could be very good for Belgium. But, we'll say... Kepa should start over Simon, I think, but... Be a bit of a hard one to predict. Who's starting for Ryan? No. Who's Australia actually got? France, ton, Denmark. No. Nope. Pickford's. I love Pickford's fixtures. Right. Lloris will start when he's not a real. That's the problem. Oh, life. Any hidden gems? I know. Ebenezer. For me, Trossard is good. Anthony's. Not many people have picked him. Only like 11% have picked him. But he's a very good point. I think we're gonna go on gems. Go on little gems. Let's see. What have we actually got? Ignoring that. Who do I think is gonna be a little gem? Let's see. I feel like Damsgaard could be a gem. I feel like the one you'd be most surprised by, who I actually might even consider picking, is Was. If I can find him again. Holzberg's a good pick as well. Let's see. Nicolas Sebastian Jacob. We go to actual. How was no? That's disgusting. They've not put him in. I'm fuming. I don't want to talk about that now. I'm actually fuming. That's actually mad. I don't want to talk about that. Slays already know what I'm going to talk about. Yo, PX. Man. Yeah. Where the hell is Garnacho, man? Why the hell is Alejandro Garnacho not playing for the Argentina? I really want to put him on my bench. I'm actually fuming. I'm actually fuming. Why is there like 70 good players missing from the World Cup? What are managers actually doing with their teams right now? Jesus. Why the hell? Like, where the hell is ter Stegen? Where the hell is ter Stegen? Who doesn't pick ter Stegen, you flipping morons? Well, I'm putting Leno in anyway. Because Leno's going to play into the trap. Who the hell picks freaking... Who's the more owned goalkeeper, actually? Because if Trap's more owned, I'll go Trap. No. So where the hell is... Why is there no ter Stegen? Actually, get off my case. Why is there no freaking ter Stegen, bro? What the hell is the game actually trying to do? Jesus. They're better at it, man. But let's just say, by the way, boys, it's all in the chamber. Let's just say we're going with what we've got right now. I'm going to have Bern, Leno and Ginter there. I've got 19.5 mil budget left. So we're actually going to go midfielder. We're obviously not going to go Germany. I think we're going to go... Eriksen's 8 mil. We don't really want Eriksen for 8 mil. Busquets ain't going to play. By the way... I'm going to say good job he doesn't say PK because he's flipping retired now anyway. I'm a bit sad because I actually was going to enjoy looking forward to having PK in the World Cup this year as well. You actually just put whoever the hell you want on your bench. You don't have to have specific positions like you do in fantasy. Egypt haven't even made it this year, so there's no Salah. That's the annoying thing about it. Tyler Adams, man, from Leeds, he could be a very good pick. I'm going to Trent, man. 8.5 left. We'll go. Good. Who's Arjun? Good Di Maria. Good. Sub him out. We got Arnold too. We could play over David some games. So that could be my first starting lineup. Then play David after. That could be a very good team. I feel like that's a good pick. I feel like England triplet's great to start off with. Yeah. Please, this isn't my actual team. I won't actually physically do a team until the app comes out. You can't actually make an actual team, I don't think, can you? P, this is just a template team, yeah. You can't actually log in or do anything. You can do like, as far as I'm aware, you can do. Yeah. Do a load of stuff. Either way, this has gone off now, so we'll go back on fantasy. The whole point is to talk about fantasy right now, but we've not been talking about it for the last 20 minutes. But either way, that was my team. You could always skip back and look at it if you boys missed it, but let's see if we've got any leagues. Don't know leaks. I'm going to assume you'd get a free transfer, but I don't know. You want to talk about next week? Look, I've got another 2 hours to something to kill. But I am going to be literally just gone for 2 seconds, boys. I need the toilet and then I'm going to be right back. So we will be back. Right, okay, we're back, boys. How about that? Let's quickly do something. Okay. Should be able to hear me as far as I'm aware. As long as I am aware. Right, okay. So we've got what, 7. Right, okay, we'll go to next week anyway. This is next week, by the way, boys. Isn't it? No. No, we can't talk about next week, lads. There's no deadline yet, so I can't talk about next week. Can I? Saturday, 5th November. 3:30. Huh? Oh yeah, it says 3:30. The deadline's 1:30. Ignore what my thing's saying. I can't really talk about next week because there's not actually any way I can actually do a template or anything for next week with the way it is right now. I could tell you who I'd play next week, but I can't tell you whether it's going to stay the same because I haven't seen how they played this week. But considering next week, I'd still play Wilson versus Chelsea. well as Armron and Trippier. Those will stay in my team. Saliba will be playing. These three will be playing. Mitrovic will be gone. Calvert-Lewin will come in. Gahi will be benched. Calvert-Lewin will play. Salah will play. Zaha will play. Ray will be benched and Sanchez will play. That's basically next week. I'll just give you it all in one go. That's basically what's going to happen. If you boys can just throw some questions in chat, lads, we'll try and pop through a load of questions quickly if you boys want. Be a lot easier now. I'm all ears. Hey boys, you got some team IDs as well? You want to put in chat? I can look at your teams and some transfers this week as well. If you want to go off that. But there's not really much I can really do other than just talk about. We've kind of got another 2 hours and 13 minutes till deadline, boys, so I'm making a league, Fabio, for World Cup, lad, and I'll be posting it in the streams, linking it in the YT, and linking loads of other stuff, and making a new Discord as well for the FPL as well. So I can post any recent leaks or any recent news in FPL Discords then. You boys, you get it a lot quicker, but I'm going to make a Discord for that in the next couple of weeks. Sort everything out. Practically for the World Cup period. What you on about? You do realise Haaland's not in the World Cup. Norway are not in the World Cup. You do realise that. Same with Egypt. Egypt are not in the World Cup. So I don't see why you're on about Haaland. What will be essential? Period for FPL. Oh, you're about FPL. I was going to say, he's not playing. Same, Salah's not playing. Haaland's not playing. So those are musts. But for me, I wouldn't look at putting De Bruyne in your fantasy Premier League team. I reckon he'll get injured at some point in the World Cup. Oh yeah, I know. What I'm saying is, I try to stay away from heavily used players in the World Cup in your team. In game week 16 to 18, I think. No, the World Cup's finished. When game week 16 starts, the World Cup will be finished. Lost 5 people. Damn. It was like, I'm bugging off, we ain't listening to this stuff anymore. XD. I suppose everyone else is live too, though. Like FPL hiring everyone else is live, so that doesn't surprise me, to be honest. But yeah, wildcard should save us. Yeah, man, we're going with this right now. We're going with this right now, boys, because of the things. We're just gonna quickly do something quickly. Alright, sorry for that, lads. I had to quickly check something. Jesus. Not that mad, he ain't. Huh? Vocal isn't live. No, he's not live till 12. You boys can bug off when he gets to live anyway. Like, kind of just chilling right now anyway. XD. If you wanted to bug off to Focal as well, you can. But it's one of them. But as far as I'm aware, Focal ain't live. We've still got another 2 hours on here as well. Go with us. You're just gonna wait for the games to start. Yeah, we just wait for leaks. I like wait for Bogs after a minute. Flipping Slay says, "Oh, Focal's live. He's not live till 12 o'clock." Stop that. I like the way you just said that though. Just to get on my nerves, Slay. You just said that, you know. You're waiting for the leaks to use my transfer. Yeah, I'd be waiting for the leaks to use your transfer as well. It's whether Foden starts. I think he will. Who do I think will win the World Cup? I've just got to say England because I'm in England. I live in England, innit? But look, statistically, it'd probably be Portugal. But more than anything, I want England to win, so I'll just say England. But statistically wise, it's probably going to be France or Portugal. I don't think Argentina will win it. Probably France. I'd say France if I was going to say anything. Wow, who do you boys think? Someone on Discord said Focus Loud. Yeah, no one's read the fact there was an announcement. I like the way Slay just kills half my stream. XD. That's alright. Honestly, when Focus live, you boys are happy to go and bug after him, man. Back the time we got to this 137 activity, so don't worry about it. Yeah, we better bring it home, Slay. Otherwise, I'm gonna be fuming. But in fairness, we should have won the Europa of the year. But the fact we lost to Italy was fuming in that game. The fact we lost to Italy, I know, was just mad. You dick. No, it wasn't. There was like 15 in here, so it was like 5, you dick. I was being sarcastic anyway, Slay. I don't really care, to be honest, lad. I'll say it with 2 people. I really don't care, to be honest with you, lad. It doesn't bother me. I do just for fun. Well, left your Raptors team. Yeah, except for me. Except for me, Slay. I don't copy Focal or Raptors teams. I just play my own teams. See what happens. Slay just copies my teams when I tell him to put stupid things in. And then hopefully they pay off. So, it's one of them. I don't think Argentina will win. Messi will play good. Just don't think Argentina will win. His Focal left up to. Bro, Raptors. The difference with Raptors team is you can't really like say that because everyone just flipping copies Raptors team and then it ends up getting cocked up. I'd rather people go and copy those teams because then when they have a bad week, everyone has a bad week, and I have a good week because I've got all these differentials and different picks to everyone else. So that's kind of how I play it. Oh, I ain't worried, Slay. I was being sarcastic, mate. Like I said, I do it for fun. You're more than happy to bug off the Focal when he's live. It doesn't really affect me one bit. I'm just gonna sit here and chill for the next couple hours anyway, and just answer questions or whatever else. We could talk about next week if you want. If you boys can put your if you can put your FPL ID into chat, Slay. I know what you better Focal vids, not. Yeah, honestly, mate, I love Focal. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't watch Focal myself because I do, and I sit and watch Raptor myself, but I don't copy their teams. I kind of do it to see what kind of their head's thinking on space and injuries, and see what kind of injuries and stuff like that's going on, and what leaks we can get sometimes. If I'm not unwell or something, like, let's say I wouldn't go live and I need the leaks or something going on, then I try and watch a little bit here and there, but I don't watch a lot, to be honest with you. I don't mind Focal though. Focal's a good guy. Place to buy him, yeah. Honestly though, you've got to be careful with that, Fabio. I just wouldn't, just like, don't listen to me just because I say buy Wilson. I'm saying buy Wilson because I think it's the best pick, so you can trust me. Just don't. What I get annoys me a bit is when people will go to like Focal or Raptor or FPL Mate or Let's Talk FPL or me and go, you told me to put this player in, he's blanked. You know, I'm going to moan my head off about it, but it's not. I told you to put him in, and I said I recommend it, but it's your choice because it's the best pick at the time. If that goes cocked up, then it goes cocked up. It happens to me, it happens to everyone. You know, I'm only human, I make mistakes, but at the same time, I'll still give you the best information and the best picks whenever I can. I'm not going to say, I don't know, put Doherty in, when I know he's going to do absolute stinkers, if you know what I mean. When people will just put Dotty in as punt until everyone else put him in. Unless I actually think a punt is good, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to put in. Hence why I tell you to put literally anyone who's just main players, easy goodness, and just gets you guaranteed points every week. Mainly template picks. But I don't go template picks like everyone else full template. I still have differentials in my team. And I still only go those template picks if I think they're going to play good myself. Like, getting Armon last week at 11% own was great. Now he's like 28 points summer. And that's what really bugs me about FPL. Really, really does. How do you find your code for your team? You go on Google on your phone. And you just search FPL. You log in. And if you go to your history, when you look at the FPL thing, it should say a code of number. So like 77065543 or something like that. And then just put that in the chat and I can look at your team. That's how you do it. It's not that hard, Fabio, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of going with this now. Hopefully no red arrows this week. We just want a green arrow, to be honest, boys. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I'm going to get a Trippier clean sheet and assist, which everyone else will get anyway. A Raya 10-pointer maybe, or a Sanchez 10-pointer, depending on who I plays. But I reckon they're both going to get a clean sheet and big save points. Cancelo assist and a clean sheet. Guy clean sheet. I feel like Salah will either get an assist or a clean sheet. Salah I think will get a goal again, which it probably ballsy me saying that. Foden I think is going to get an assist and a goal. Haaland will get a hat-trick I think. And I feel like Wilson will get 2 goals and an assist. And a Zaha maybe assist. To be honest, if I'm predicting my points, I'm saying I'm going to get above 75 points. But that's if everything I've just said happens. Then it'd be like 100 points, but it probably won't happen. Haaland getting a hat-trick is obviously going to make the big points up. But I kind of would like a 70-point week without Haaland. I want the rest of my players to get 70 points plus whatever Haaland gets. That would be phenomenal, but that probably ain't going to happen. It's going to take everyone at the back line to get a clean sheet. That'd be 30 plus bonus points, let's say, on each. Cancelo assist. So Salah gets a goal, Foden gets a goal and assist. Salah gets an assist, Darman have to get an assist, and Wilson 2 goals. They'd be like 80 odd points without Haaland capped. So we could have a massive week, but we probably won't. Show. Damn, Slay, you taking your time, brother. Fabio's got that quicker than you for once. Jesus. My arms are so freaking sore from going Gem 5 days this week again. Jesus. 382863. So this way I can actually look at what you've done to your teams and what you're actually doing. Damn, Fabio's got 4 mil in the bank. Damn, why have you got 4 mil in the bank, Fabio? You better have more too. But I'm assuming you're gonna go Haaland in, Williams out, Guy in, Andreas out, and I know you've already transferred Zaha out to Almiron. Maybe go Saka out and Salah in for a hit. Maybe go Saka out, Salah in for a hit. Because Salah could be good long term. You've done Salah out. You've done Salah in for Saka for a hit. Or is that... I'm confused. Salah, that could be very good though, having De Bruyne, Salah and Haaland. That could be very good, considering there's no Son. That could be a good hit. Good morning, Josh. What's your plans with Foden? Oh, good. Inside 80s not starting. Okay, my plan with Foden is, if he's not starting, I still think I'll play 45 minutes, so I'll play him. In my opinion, at the moment, considering I'm not had leaks, I'm going to start him. If there's a full leak saying he's not on the reserves, not going to start, full stop, then obviously Mitrovic come on for him. But for me, I think he'll start, if not play 45 minutes. I still think he's going to get assists and stuff today. For me, I'd be playing Foden, personally. But we'll see how it goes. I can't really give you any more information until I get leaks saying otherwise. And if you've got Wilson with the situation with the Wilson now, I'd be keeping Wilson. This is my team, by the way. This is Fabio. So, yeah. But I'm sorry to rush that response, but I've had that question like 50 times. But, yeah, I'll be keeping Foden in for now. Until we get leaks otherwise. I'd like to give you more information than I just have. But there's not really much more I can say on that right now. What's where do you live anyway, Milo? I'm assuming you're living somewhere very early then, unless you're UK as well, and you're just saying morning now, because obviously it's not that late to be fairness. It's nearly lunchtime. Ugh. Okay. But Fabio, honestly, how have we lost another subscriber? Jesus. By the way, boys, if you're not subscribed, if you could hit that subscribe button, that'd be much appreciated, boys. We're trying to hit 130 subs before next week, which we should be able to hit pretty easily. That's what we're doing. If you got your team code, Milo, then I could put your team code into the FPL team here, predict your points, and look at your team for you if you like. But if you predicted 56 there, if you had Salah next week as well, you predicted 59. Salah's got Southampton too. Or actually, no. Fabio, actually, I'd probably keep Saka this week and then go Saka to Salah for a free transfer next week. Yeah, do that. Yeah, keep Saka and go Saka to Salah next week on a free transfer. Maybe, and hopefully Jesus doesn't get a yellow, so you can keep him for that Wolves fixture. But yeah, like I said, boys, if you boys ain't subscribed, if you could hit that subscribe button, that'd be much appreciated. We're on the road to 130 this week. But the fact we've had so much support in the last month has been crazy. Going from 0 to 124 in a month is quite good, so thank you all boys for that. Boys. From what I'm aware, Henry, Wilson's not out. Unless I get leaks otherwise, but from what I'm aware, he's fine. Feeling loads better and should be starting today. No, Fabio, don't improve your bench. Because you gotta remember, you got unlimited transfers game week 16, it's a pointless move. Like, your team this week, sound. Your team next week will be sound by just going Saka out to Salah. And just keep Jesus. In worst case, Jesus gets a yellow. You can just go and bench him. For Nico Williams. Or, who's Andreas got game week 16? Man United. Yeah, so just play Nico Williams instead of Jesus if he gets a yellow. I wouldn't even bother taking a hit because Jesus will probably blank. No, but like I said, Henry, as far as I'm aware, Wilson ain't out. I'll show you my team now, Henry. Give me a sec. This is my current team. The captain won't change. I'm back. I was having Wi-Fi issues. Okay, Slay. But as far as I'm aware, this is not going to change before the deadline. So yeah, as far as I'm aware, this is going to be sound. Yeah, I wonder where you went, Slay, to be fairness. But yeah, I don't think Wilson's out, Henry. What's your current team looking like, Henry? If you can put that in chat, we can have a look. Or you put your team ID in. We can have a look at your team. My code is 289706. Yeah, we can put your team up now. We've still got Fabio's there, and we'll pull yours up as well. We'll pull loads of different tabs up with everyone's team up, so we can sort it out. 289706. 289. Sound. Right, okay. So I'm going to assume you're doing what I've said and you've gone. And I'm assuming you've done what I've told you to do there. Vice Captain De Bruyne. Still, what transfer did you make then? You made a transfer or no? No, you've got a transfer. Yeah, Fabio's used 108 points, so Fabio's first year has gone a bit of a cock up. He would have been on like 788 points without that, plus all the points he would have got for the team as well. You would have been on like 830 points, Fabio, by the way. But it's alright, bro. Don't worry about it. I've made massive mistakes before as well. How to look at your team number. So you go on Google, on your phone, for example, or your computer, whatever you're doing. If you go on your computer and you search it, you should just see the number in the top. If you go on Google and you search it on your phone and you log into Fantasy Premier League, if you go to history, when you see the Fantasy Premier League link, you'll see some numbers, and that'll be your stuff, you know. My only hit I used was the one you told me, Josh, from Madison to Foden. Yeah. Which, in fairness, Slay, considering you took one hit, and that's the only hit that's backfired, you're doing well, mate. I've took a -24 this year. I think I've took a -28 or something like that. I've took a big hits this year, which is unusual for me. I don't normally take big hits like this. But Henry's just going to quickly get his number, paste it in, hence why he's out at the moment. But if you boys want to post your team codes in the chat, we'll go for everyone's team. And yeah, we can go for everything. So yeah, we'll get everything done today. But in fairness, Slay, I've got one thing wrong, which was the Foden move, which everyone else has got wrong anyway at the moment, which he should be starting, so I'm not too worried. Trossard's obviously punished a bit. But at the same time, every other play I've told you to make has worked. I told you to play Perisic, got 4 points the other week, and helped score everyone else. So every play I've told you to play right now has worked, apart from the Foden move. So to be honest, if I can get 90% of things right and 10% of things wrong, then I'm happy. It's still a good analogy. So yeah, it's all good, Fabio, bro. Like I said, enjoy it. We're still going to be here till 1:30. So if you come in at like 1 o'clock, my time, obviously, UK, whatever it is for you, in like an hour and 20 odd minutes, and we'll give you the leaks before the deadline to what to do with your team. But as far as I'm aware, your team should be fine, so just do what I told you to do. Keep Zaha, Slay. Just keep Zaha. Just keep him. It's not worth the hit. You take a hit, and he gets an assist, you're going to be screwed anyway. You take a hit down to a player like Bowen or someone anyway, he's probably going to get 2 points. And then you lost to -2 anyway. It's just not worth the hit. And they should get a clean sheet points minimum. So minimum is going to get 3 points. He should probably get an assist. He could get bonus. I just don't see any need to drop Zaha right now. Because it's just not worth the hit. Even if he blanked and got 3 points, it's still not even worth the hit to take him out. He's still downgrading for no reason on points, so I wouldn't even bother doing it. It's something I wouldn't even bother anyone taking out right now. Your whole game week will not rely whether Foden starts or not. It won't. Foden will be fine. Honestly, like, with your bench, right, you've got Gomez, Perisic, Greenwood, right? Perisic will not even do much. He probably won't start. Gomez will be benched for Canate this week. Greenwood won't start. So even if Foden only gets 45 minutes, you're still better keeping Foden in. I don't see any need to take a hit to get him out or bench him for Perisic or anything. I'd just keep him in. There's no reason to me why I wouldn't keep him in. He's got Haaland up there this week as well. Oh, I'm saying as in who to transfer out. In, okay. Yeah, you've still got to transfer. I just don't feel like Foden really getting out is a good thing. I feel like Wilson's going to be very good and outscore Jesus by a mile, and Jesus or blank. I don't like having Jesus considering he could get a yellow card. So I feel like you're going to have to make that move next week either way. And doing that now still leaves you Foden for next week as well and this week. And you could still make a good transfer next week from Zaha out or Perisic out for someone. So I still think you've got breathing space here. And I wouldn't be worrying too much. Like, you got 54 points predicted now. Jesus in. If we take Jesus out for Wilson, you predicted 55, so it's only 1 point more. But it does leave you 6 points spare. So then next week you could always go Perisic out and someone in. Or you could go Zaha out. Like, you could always make that transfer of Zaha out and can you afford Owen? Yeah. No, you can't. But what I'm saying is you've still got 6 points spare the week after. Actually, I won't even bother getting Zaha because he's got Nottingham Forest. And this is where you can think, okay, I've got 6 points spare. Maybe then you could go Foden out. Do Wilson, obviously. I like that move a bit more. But your opinion. I can't do. I'll just tell you my team. Okay. Right, so it's Pope, Trippier, Cancelo, Saliba, Madison, De Bruyne, Saka, Martinelli, Wilson, Solanke, and Haaland. Okay, who's on your bench? Henry, and obviously I'd captain Haaland in that team, vice captain De Bruyne, and then who's on your bench? And have you got a transfer and some money spare, obviously, to maybe go Solanke out or bench Solanke for someone? Is what I'm saying. Because Solanke looks pretty bad, but he could perform, but I don't think he will. Andreas, Emerson, and Patterson. Hey. Is Patterson still injured? Or is Patterson actually good now? But I suppose you don't really want to play a Everton defender against Leicester when you've obviously... Yeah, you're probably just going to have to play Solanke. Yeah, just play Solanke. I don't think he'll do much, but just play Solanke. People are like making me a bit thingy because people aren't captaining Haaland this week, which makes me laugh. I just feel like he's going to get a haul and then everyone's going to be just screwed who don't captain him. Which means I could agree to take a couple 100k from just like that few 600,000 not captaining him. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Let me check, let me check. We might have leaks. We might have leaks on Twitter. Let me check. So we'll go to FPL Insider on Twitter now. Hold up. I saw loads of people go on FPL Insider. Whether it's by what I'm seeing, there might not actually be a leak yet. No. Okay. There isn't actually a leak yet. But there was a reply saying Wilson looks okay. So, from what I'm hearing, Wilson looks good. But whether we're going to get any more leaks before, then I do not know. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. We had a little bit of leaks supposed to come out from Insider Just, which haven't fully been released. But there was talk on Twitter about Wilson starting by most, and some had doubts, but unless we had a full leak saying he's starting, I still think he is though at the moment. Okay, so you want to do Mitrovic to Wilson, or is that too risky? I would do Mitrovic to Wilson depending on what leaks we get. So I just wait for the leaks, Adam. But for me, that's something I would be doing, but just wait till we get leaks. But I think he starts, but I wouldn't rush into it in case there is a leak saying he is going to get cut minutes or something, which I don't think will happen. But just to be safe side about it. Beam on every set piece and up front versus Forest as Tony's out. Decent for a punt now. Right, wait for leaks. I'd probably go Tony to Wilson, but Mbumo could be a very good punt. It's just he's not really good for 2 weeks straight compared to Wilson. That's where you've got to look at it. So for me, Wilson edges it, but Mbumo is probably better at the moment, depending on what Wilson news we get. Same thing I've just said to Adam. I'd hold off on your transfers until we get big transfer news saying otherwise. I'd just hold off on transfer news until we get leaks saying otherwise. I'd hold off on those transfers. But for me, Mbumo could be a good punt. It's just only a good 1 week punt, not a good long-term punt. With Tony back the week after anyway. So I feel like Wilson could be good. Mitrovic, I'll be benching anyway if you've got Mitrovic. Like, I've benched him. I put Tony out for Wilson. Obviously, look for me, Wilson's come out with some of the Mitch replacement, so I can't afford Wilson. The Mitrovic replacement, so I can't afford Wilson. Oh, if you can't afford Wilson, then who have Brentford got the next two? Got Man City though, haven't you? I'd say yes, but only if you're capable of benching Mbumo game week 16. I'd probably just keep Mitrovic, bench him this week, and probably play him against us next week. Mbumo could be very good against Forest. I just don't think Forest are going to concede as much as people think they will. To be honest with you. It's for that money you've got with Mitrovic. Can you afford Scamacca? Scamacca could be a very good pick. You can bench him for the second game. Who could you bench him for, though? It's a punt, but what I'm saying is don't be surprised if he blanks. Just don't be surprised if he blanks. That's what I'm trying to say to you. But it could be a good punt, and I wouldn't be surprised if it paid off. But just, yeah, I'm a bit thingy off it, but it could be a very good punt. By the way, boys, I do like Calvert-Lewin as a big punt. If you boys are too worried about Wilson, and you can afford Calvert-Lewin, I do like Calvert-Lewin as a big punt as well. Calvert-Lewin will be going to my team next week. Mitrovic out, Calvert-Lewin in, because I've got 1.1 spare. So yes, that'll be next week's move. I just don't see why like 280,000 transferred Mitrovic in. Considering he's obviously got City and us in 2 weeks. 2 big games that he's going to struggle with. He'll probably haul, and now I've benched him and get a goal against City, knowing about it, but that then goes against my guy. Yeah, but can you bench Gaihi the week after? Obviously, when Scamacca. Can you bench Gaihi this week? Oh no, you can't really bench Gaihi, can you? No, I'm playing Gaihi as well. I don't think, yeah. No, actually, no. That's the, yeah, just go on Mbumo. Just go on Mbumo. Because you'll have a mil spare anyway. So I suppose you could do something. You could also go Mbumo into Scamacca the week after. If you want. Just do it that way. If your team's set and you don't need to make a transfer next week, then go on Mbumo to Scamacca next week. And get Mbumo this week. Do that then. Yeah, you have got a point. I forgot about that, to be fairness. Oh, I hate freaking recovery days. The one thing I hate is rest days after like 5 days of gym, because your arms are freaking aft the whole day. My arms are in a rigid shape due to how sore my muscles are right now. Yeah, just waiting for Foden news now. Yeah, I'm quite certain Foden gets 45 minutes minimum, and I think he'll start, but it's just controversial right now. We've still got another hour and 40 minutes on stream anyway, boys, so keep asking questions away. Kill some time. The quicker we kill some time, the better. As to say. Is Henry? If Henry's still here, he should be. I think he's got Solanke. You could go Solanke, Freddy, but I just don't think Solanke's performing. To be honest with you, he is a better 2 week punt, but Mbumo is a good punt for this week, so I'd probably go Mbumo instead. When's the first game kick off? 2 o'clock. Today, are they all 3 o'clock? Okay, no games kick off till 3. Do I like Rashford as a pick for next week? Don't take a hit, obviously, but for next week, Foden doesn't perform, which I think he will. I do like Rashford as a pick, but obviously you can't see it because of the stream. But normally, if I say it like this, you would have seen the fact I could have a little bit biased opinion there, but no, I do like Rashford as a pick. Not even being biased about it. It's a shame Anthony's injured, to be honest. Whether he's going to play this week, unsure about yet. Have you got an armor on, Freddie? I bought armor on in last week and he got a 12 pointer, which I wish I would have captained him over Salah. Well, vice captained him, obviously, because Haaland didn't play. So vice captain Salah, who then become my captain, so I wish I would have done that. Salah scoring 2, sorry, last week would have been good. That would have put me on like 30 points, which would have been a lot better than than what I had. Would have been an extra 16, which would have given me a green arrow. Oh well. We've got 88 points to catch up off top in my league and 38 points to catch on second. So, to be honest, if I can make clear 20 points on both of them at least this week, then that gives me hope. If I can make 20 points clear a week, 4 weeks at least. I've just got to really start playing big. Hopefully my triple captain pays off more and my bench boost pays off more. Obviously, the second in the league hasn't got triple captain anymore. So that 38 points should be easy to catch up due to having that triple captain for that double game week. So that should be easier to catch up that week. Obviously it'll be on Haaland for a double game week, just hoping he scores 2 hat-tricks in a row. And that should be sound. That's the only problem is, like Slay and Fabio, they both like use their triple captain. I think actually I don't think Slay has. Fabio has though, and he's using bench boost. So you're gonna find they're gonna struggle when they get hit massively by these bench boosts and triple captains on the double game weeks. Which apparently we're having triple game week as well. We're having 2 triple game weeks where City are gonna play 3 games, 2 midweek, 1 on the weekend, and Man U are gonna play 2 midweek, 1 on the weekend as well. What up, Slay? I was just saying, I can't remember. Have you used your triple captain, haven't you? I was just saying, people are going to get bit in the arse by that triple captain on that double game week. And apparently we could have triple game weeks, like I just said, where we have 2 mid-game weeks and a weekend one. I'm not using my triple captain bench boost. Okay, you're saying then, Slay. That's fine. I couldn't remember whether you had or not. I know you've used your free hit like me. See, that's fine. You're not going to be mudded then. Obviously, just say those for double game weeks. I'll tell you when to use those anyway. I'll tell you which weeks are best to use those when it comes to it. They'll obviously probably be on Haaland a triple game week. Not triple game, so a double game week. Or you could, like, triple captain Rashford for a 2 midweeks and a weekend fixture one, maybe. But more or less, it's going to be used on Haaland. But it's picking the right week to do it, because it's going to be 2 double game weeks for City. So it's just picking the right week to do it. Especially when Haaland's got home fixtures. I don't really worry about who City's against. I worry about whether it's at home, whether Haaland's going to haul or not. Whenever he's at home, he hauls. So, let's get a big return to go up in my mini league. This week I'll use him, I gotta get. You're gonna use your bench boost or triple captain, don't use that. I'll get a big return to go. Don't use that. No, don't use. Are you saying you've used your bench boost or triple captain this week, or you're not using them? Don't scare me right now with Scarce by saying you're gonna use them, because that's really gonna just hold them off. If you used it now, you'd get like 50, 60 points less than you would in a double game week for both of them. So just wait. People are so impatient with their triple caps and their bench boost. You just gotta be patient. But I haven't used it. Okay, I thought you said you used them then. I was like, bloody gonna kill me. You took them off, didn't you? Know, because yeah. Word of advice: no one use your triple captain or bench boost until I advise on a double game week. Obviously, which double game week you want to use it is your decision, but just wait till a double game week. Don't be using them before that. This is how I pounce every year and get top 1Ks is when everyone rushes on their triple caps and bench boost and I use them at the exact right time, and that's how you pounce like that extra 80, 90 points in 1 week. Those weeks. Your bench boost on a double game week, you just throw it on a double game week. Just throw it on that week. And whatever your bench gets, it gets. But I just make sure you triple captain on a double game week and maybe wait to use your bench boost until your bench has actually got good fixtures. And then I'd use your bench boost. It's honestly just going to depend exactly how you're going with it. And what you're trying to do. I am going to be 2 secs, lads. Right. I had to check something really quick. As far as I'm aware, from what I've just seen on the leaks, it's looking quite good for Wilson at the moment. As far as I'm aware. Duffy's trying to take their own team at one team. I gotta get a good bench to use my bench boost, not gonna lie, yeah, I know. I know how you feel on that, bro. My bench is like not actually minted right now. Mitrovic, Gomez, and Andreas. It's not bad when there's a good week. Same with like Sanchez. But it's like you've got to do it when you're gonna get like 2 clean sheets and stuff. And whatever else. But it's gonna depend on what performs in right now. And who's actually performing. You gotta get a good bench to use your bench boost, yeah. Sound. Man, we're waiting for these big leaks to come out, which isn't great. We're still waiting. I don't see why the hell but one sec. Do me a favour, boys, and put in the chat if you can hear me quickly. If you can, then we are set to go. If not, then I don't know. As far as I'm aware, we're pretty set. There we go. There we go. My phone was blasting. Right. So you've got one free transfer saying, okay. You tell me your team, I could recommend the transfer. I know Folk was live, so obviously a lot of boys have bogged off now, but... You still here, Slay? Or have you gone to the side, Slay, or what? What are you doing, Slay? Still here or what? Damn, why? Jesus. I think we've got Wilson news now. Yeah, I think we got Wilson news. I don't know though yet if we got Wilson news or not. But I'm gonna go to the deadline stream and see. Cody Mavallo, Haaland. Yes, Haaland's captain. Haaland's staying in. Haaland's absolutely fine, so I'll be playing Haaland. He's 100% nailed. All the leaks, he's 100% nailed. Haaland is in. Line up: Pope, Trippier, Cancelo, Nico, Guy, Shah, Foden, Salah, Martinelli, Zaha, Haaland, with Mitrovic, Andreas, and Tony on bench. Any suggestions for transfers? I would be doing Tony to Wilson and be benching Nico for Wilson if we get Wilson news. Which, as far as I'm aware, we should have news saying he's in. I don't feel like we'll have any news saying otherwise. We haven't actually got any transfer news. Also, it leaks till 1:15, I think. So, we might not actually have any leaks till 1:15. Ward or Henderson? Henderson makes a lot of save points. I feel like Leicester will concede to Everton. So probably Henderson. Probably Henderson, yeah. Henderson will concede and so will Ward. But I just feel like Henderson does it on points. Will Haaland give me points than Wilson? Huh? I'm confused. Will Haaland give more points than Wilson? Yes, Haaland will give more points than Wilson. Damn. Yeah, but Haaland should. Nothing in the bank. Oh. Yeah, Haaland. Haaland will start. Haaland will captain. Haaland will get a hat-trick today and you'll be shocked. Yes, you should captain him. He'll get the most points. He'll go get like 3 goals in the Etihad today. He's 100% starting. Don't worry about that. Wilson is 75%, apparently illness, but as far as I'm aware, he's feeling loads better today and will be starting, should be fine. Depending on what leaks we get today. But as far as I'm aware, Wilson is nailed at the moment. But that's just going off what I'm aware. Damn. Okay. Got 3 Newcastle already. Okay. One transfer, but no money. You're playing Cancelo, Nico, guy. You're playing 5 at the back. Maybe go Mitrovic out. Bring in Mbumo. And play Mbumo instead of Nico. Do that. Mitrovic out and Mbumo in and play Mbumo instead of Nico. Because Mitrovic could be a good punt. Mitrovic to Mbumo will be a good punch. You'll have Tony next week. Don't actually know because you get stuck with 2 strikers, ain't you? Because you've already got Tony, haven't you? Yeah. You don't really want to get stuck with Mitrovic either. Have you got enough to do Mitrovic to Skamaka? No, because I'm going to say that, no, you're playing Guy, so you don't really want Skamaka either. I'd go Mitrovic to Solanke. And just hope Solanke scores. Jesus, Haaland, Kane, the captain. To be honest, your team's pretty fine. We just play it. Tamaka's a good transfer next week, I think. Next week. I wouldn't be getting honestly, Cody, when the size of your team, you're Wilson, Haaland captain, and let's say whoever else you've got, you quit your team in the chat, I'd just leave it. One sec. One sec. Right, okay. Right, what's going on now with this? Let's see what else is going on. Damn, everyone's dipped because Focal was on. Wow. We had 15 in though at 1 point, so that was decent. What's Focal's current view range? 3.6k. Wow. But yeah, Skamaka's maybe a good transfer next week. See. Skamaka, yeah, could be a good one next week, like I've said. Skamaka could be a good one next week. We're just going off that. He was also thinking what did. What did you think considered? And Skamaka as well. He was also thinking Skamaka, I'm going to assume. To be honest, I like Skamaka as a move. Oh, right, I also... He was also thinking Skamaka sound. Right. Damn. Chilled. Chilled vibes. Oh, we've still got leaks, man. Not for another hour, though. We haven't got leaks for another hour yet. Damn. Damn, my Alexa beeps. Well. I don't know. Damn. Oh, man. Everyone's like gone to eat and shy right now. Ward or Gita? Gita. Definitely Gita. Gita for me. All the way. Yeah, definitely Gita. Definitely Gita. Captain Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Salah? Wait, have you not got Haaland? If you've got Haaland, Calf, then you captain Haaland, mate. If not, you captain Salah. Definitely wouldn't captain Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I do love him as an amazing punt, though. I still think he's an amazing punt. Still think he's an amazing punt. Honestly, boys, up to you. But for me, depends. But yeah, it's definitely going to depend. I've Haaland thinking of benching him, isn't him a doubt? Or would I captain a doubt? Haaland's not a doubt. I've had leaks, I've had everything. Haaland's 100% starting and is 100% captain. Haaland is not a doubt. So just don't even think about not captain Haaland. Play Haaland, captain him. But yeah, I don't see why you would even consider not captain Haaland this week. What's that show? Has people still got Haaland in their teams? So Wilson in their teams, as far as I'm aware. This one's having to play Wilson. This one's playing. Yeah, Falco's playing Wilson too. From what I'm aware, we're gonna have good news. We're gonna see if we've got any news right now. Let's see if we got any leaks. We're still looking good right now. Ah. $3.21. Good news. Haaland and Foden have travelled with the squad. We've just had news. So that is very, very good news. And as far as I'm aware, they're going to start. Very good news. Damn. Though. I've just had news though, friends, that Foden and Haaland have travelled with the bus, and they are going to be starting from the news I've just seen. Unless we get any more leaks saying later otherwise, Haaland's definitely nailed, and Foden looks nailed at the moment. Who's better differential, Grealish or Bernardo? Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva starts every game. Pep absolutely loves Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva literally starts every single game. There's not a game Bernardo Silva does not start. He starts every single game. So yeah. Yeah, but as far as I'm aware, he's starting. Foden and Haaland, as far as I'm aware. Welcome back, lads. As far as I'm aware, yeah, he's starting. I think Slay's just come back in as well. But we've just had news say that they've travelled with the bus, and I had a leak saying Foden and Haaland were starting. Whether we're going to get the Instagram leaks later saying otherwise, because this is Twitter. Twitter 50% of the time can be wrong, so I'm going to wait for the Instagram leaks, but it's looking very, very good for Foden at the moment. Wilson's looking good as well. He looks like he's better from what I've heard. A better asset. Grealish is not a better asset. Grealish sucks. I'd be surprised if Jack Grealish even makes it in the World Cup squad at the moment. He is abysmal. He does not deserve to play football at the moment, if you ask me. He was 100 million down the drain. He was good, but the problem is, he's not scoring and assisting, because the way Pep's making him play, he's not making him play to score and assist. He's making him play to just pass it out wide and stuff. It's not getting the assists and goals to him, the way Pep is playing him, and the way Pep is asking him to play. So, for me, I'd go Bernardo Silva all week. Bernardo Silva is brilliant. There's no way I wouldn't go Bernardo Silva. He's like a must-have right now. Like, if you don't want to trust Foden, then Bernardo Silva is nailed every week. But for me, Foden's going to start. I still believe that. So, we'll see how it goes. But as far as I'm aware, I think Foden starts. But we'll have to wait and see. Grealish, yeah, I still don't think Grealish. I still don't think Grealish is no good asset right now. Zuma versus Justin to start. Justin. I don't think either will keep a clean sheet. But I just prefer Justin attacking wise compared to Zuma. So, Justin. Solanke or Edouard? Edouard. That's an easy question. I'm liking these easy questions. Yeah, I'd play Edouard. Edouard looks good for Crystal Palace and should get a goal today at least. Not today, sorry. Tomorrow, isn't it, the game? Or is it today? I can't remember. Crystal Palace playing today. Ignore whatever my time says, by the way, on here. The game deadline is 1:30. This will probably say, no, tomorrow. But either way, I would be playing Edouard. Is he fit? To be honest, I didn't know there was any news saying Edouard was unfit, to be honest. Unless he's got an injury. As far as I'm aware, he's fine. What's he got? He's got a knock, as far as I'm aware, I'd start him. He's just got a knock. Normally knocks are not really a big deal. And if he didn't play, as far as I'm aware, he's travelled with the boss, so I'd play Edouard. Solanke doesn't look good anyway. Start Justin or Gabriel. Gabriel. I'd play Gabriel. Just because he does offer good potential. He has a yellow marker. Yeah. It's okay, Cam. Haaland's got a yellow. Wilson's got a yellow. It just because they've got a yellow marker doesn't mean they're unfit. It just means they had like a knock's not a big deal. It doesn't look like Haaland said knock, but he actually had a foot injury as well. Hence why he was benched last week. But he looked good this week and he's 100% start. And as far as I'm aware, I don't see why Edward wouldn't start. I haven't heard news from anyone else saying he wouldn't, but I can't really judge until I can actually look at some leaks and see if he is going to start. But worst case, if he doesn't start, then you'll have Solanke. But Solanke will blank anyway, and Edouard's just a better asset. So even if he plays 45 minutes, I'm referring to Solanke. So I'd go Edouard anyway, for me. If I was in that situation, I'd be playing Edouard. Yeah, Gahi over Nico Williams, yes. That's something I would be doing. I wouldn't be bothering playing Nico Williams right now. This current situation in time. Damn, boys, we've been streaming for 2 hours and a half. We've got 45 minutes till leaks. After the leaks, we'll do our team, and then obviously we'll get off. Right. We'll get questions in quickly, because I'm going to run for like 2 minutes quickly in a sec, which will take me like a minute, and I'll be back. There's just been certain stuff I've had to keep checking, and I can't really have the stream on while I'm going through my personal information on the thing, so. 7. What up? Stop, Slate. I am literally about to go in like 2 seconds, like a minute, and I'll be back. But I need to go to anyway, so we're good. Alright, thank you. Sup. Yeah, we had news, Slate, just by the way, that Haaland and Foden have travelled with the bus. Haaland's nailed, and by what I'm hearing right now, Foden should be starting. Unless I get leaks at 1:15 saying otherwise. From what I've seen from the other leaks I've had on Twitter, everyone seems to think Foden's starting, so we should have a great week this week by the sounds of it. As far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, Wilson's looking good as well, but we're still going to wait for those late leaks. They're normally correct on Instagram. Right, you and Fabio can talk a sec, I'm going to bug off for like 2 seconds. As far as I'm aware, we should be good, boys. Oh, sad times, Fabio. Okay, right. That's all good, bro. You can get off now, and we'll see you in a minute, bro. No worries. I know you guys study and stuff, so don't worry about it, bro. You think Chelsea, Arsenal probably 3-1 Chelsea? So no way in hell, bro. Nope. I'm predicting more like 2-1 Chelsea or 1-0 to one of them. I don't think you're gonna find you'll have a high scoring game. And if that does happen, right? It'll be 2 Chelsea own goals. It won't be an Arsenal 3-0 like that. Arsenal ain't gonna score 3 goals against Chelsea. Chelsea might own goal it like 3 times, but you won't have scores. If you ask me. Okay, we're good. Right, Slay, you can ask away now, bro. And whatever else. Let's get it. Bernardo. What's that? Jesus. Right, Bernardo and Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Wilson and Foden if I want to play a differential. Wilson Foden, as far as I'm aware at the moment. But I'd wait till 1:15. Wait till 1:15 while we get Instagram leaks. So wait another 45 minutes before you even think of making a transfer, really. Hey man, Botman or Webster as third defender? Botman or Webster? It's Botman. That's going to all depend if Botman's been starting, that is. If Botman's been starting, then Botman. But if not, I'd be going Webster. Webster does have that attacking potential as well. Let me see, hold on. Botman did play full last week and the week before. Botman. Botman over Webster. All day of the week, Botman over Webster. I'll apologise for that noise, boys. One sec. Right, there we go. I'll apologise for that noise then, lads. Right, 961. We got 134 points on the Trouble Captain right now. That was it last week's, lads. They got a massive point gap last week. Right, sorry, I'm looking at other stuff. Right, let's see if we got any more leaks on Twitter. See if we got any leaks on Twitter. We've still got no leaks on Twitter. Thanks. Nuke's defense seems so strong, and I reckon Wolves will score against Brighton. To be honest, I don't think they will, but I just feel like. So, what do you think? I still feel like Foden Slay. I feel like he's gonna start, man. I've just got that feeling, but we're just waiting on the leaked lineups, team news and ticks on Instagram for the lineups right now. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. Mm. Mad. We still haven't got the leaks for the main on Instagram yet. I can't wait for the games today. Tough games actually. Oh man, we're just waiting for the stuff still, bro. Anyone got any more questions, you can put in the chat, please. Yeah. Right, what else we got on leaks? Still got any more news? We can do team IDs as well, boys. B, if you want to throw your team ID in the chat, mate, I can look at your team. I still like Botman though. Future transfers planning for Wilson plus Almiron for Mitrovic and Saka. Slash Martinelli, good. What? Hold on, Wilson and Almiron for Mitrovic and Saka slash Martinelli, good move. No. Nope. Nope, not good move. Nope. If you've already got Wilson and Almiron. Oh, so you're on about bringing Wilson and Almiron in for Mitrovic and Saka or Martinelli? Yes, I think that's a good move. Just wait till 1:15 whether we get Wilson news or not for Wilson. But as far as I'm aware, he looks good. But just wait till 1:15 for the news. But yes, I love Almiron right now. Almiron's minted. I bought him in last week, and he's just been minted. If he keeps his 10-point run every week up, he's just going to be outscoring player after player after player. And I reckon he can keep this up. So yes, Newcastle look phenomenal right now. Newcastle are contending for the top 3 spots in the Prem this year, I reckon. By the way, boys, anyone's got Dalot, I'll be starting Dalot. I'm not just going to say this because I'm a Man United fan. I'm saying this because he's got great assist potential, has been getting bonuses and been playing great at that side wing. The vice captain De Bruyne, Trossard Run if Haaland doesn't start. Haaland is definitely 100% starting, so he's the captain. I'd prefer the probably vice captain De Bruyne, but I wouldn't mind a vice captain on Almiron. Almiron look good. Probably Almiron. ID 2120905. Okay, I can look now. Give me a sec. So what's let's see. 2170905. Let's just copy and paste this one sec, boys. Right, let's go on your team then. Sound. Okay, yeah, so this is your team. Obviously, I'm going to assume. Let me just fix it for this week quickly. Let me just fix this. That'll be your team. I'm assuming you've used your transfers, or are you saying you, or was you the one who just said you got 2 transfers planned for Warsaw? Yeah. So maybe what I'd do obviously is definitely Wilson out and bring Firmino out, so and bring Wilson in. If Wilson's a start risk, then Dominic Calvert-Lewin, depending on what news we get. And then you're on about bringing out someone. What I'd actually consider doing is actually transferring out Andreas for Almiron. And then benching Justin for Almiron and playing those. That's what I'd personally do. Is Firmino out, Wilson in, Andreas out, Almiron in. And you've got Justin Zuma bench options as well as Archer. I like that. I really do like that. I think that's a great team. And I'd probably stick the vice captain on Almiron. Not Salah. I'll say that though, actually. I'll probably stick mine on Salah, but I've got it on Almiron at the moment. But as far as I'm aware, Haaland's nailed. And he's definitely travelled in the bus today. There's been 4 leaks, same with Foden, so I'm not really too worried. But that's what I'll be doing for you. But it's going to be your choice, Portal. But for me and Asesh, I'd be doing that. Because that would be very minted for this week. Including next week as well. Because you're getting Jesus out, which could possibly get a yellow card. Then if we go to next week, you've also got game week 16, you've got 60 predicted points. That's what I'd be doing personally. Because you've got 56 predicted points this week. You'd have 60 predicted points the week after. And you could also use your free transfer the week after. And possibly go Foden out if he obviously doesn't start. But for me, he starts this week and gets a haul. So I feel like your team's looking very well. But just don't do that transfer until we know any further news on whether Wilson's ill or not. Nisesh. So for me, just do that move when we know any more news, which we won't get any more news till 1:15. But if I link you, hold up, if I put the Instagram in the chat where you can check the leaks, you can check yourself at 1:15. So, hold on. Team. Wilson, Foden, Haaland, and there you go. There you go. There you go. Boys, go and hit that Insta up, follow it to look at the leaks as well. But that would be a very minted team for next week and this week. I really do like that team. That would be very good for this week and next week. And those 2 free transfers we put to great use. Obviously, you can have Dominic Calvert-Lewin instead of Wilson. If we get news, Wilson ain't starting, so. But it's still a minted team, even with Dominic Calvert-Lewin in it, instead of Wilson if Wilson don't start. So, I really do like that team. I've still got that dilemma of Sanchez or Raya at the moment still. We're waiting to hear news on Foden and Wilson. But as far as I'm aware, Foden's nailed Wilson, obviously, and waiting on news. Worst case, I'll have to play Mitrovic. But it's one of those. But I just don't think I'll have a problem, to be honest. Problem was, I couldn't wait on Wilson because I've only made like 0.1 plus another point I'm going to make from how many's transferred him in as well. So it's like, it wasn't really, I couldn't really wait to bring him in. So I had to just do it. I think he's fine. I think people transfer him out after they brought him in, they're a bit daft. But I think Wilson looks good still. We're just waiting on further news. We've got exactly 30 minutes till we get news, boys. Well, 31, but basically 30 till we get news. We're near enough 3 hours, boys. Near enough 3 hour stream. By the way, boys, if you haven't subbed already, please drop a sub. It'd be much appreciated. We're on the goal to 130 before the end of the week. Possibly today, if that's possible. But we're on the goal before the end of the week. Hold up. Hold up, boys. Hold up. You're confused, Slay. Why are you confused? It's not a website. It's just Instagram. If you go onto Instagram, Nisesh, and you just search team news and ticks, on Instagram. You find the person, and then he'll give me the leaks. I can't really link it while I'm on here. If I had my other monitor set up today, well, on my own, instead of being on my other stuff, I could. But I've currently got it on Discord. Hmm. We'll see, Slay. I still think Wilson's a better move, but we'll see. From what I've heard, Foden's nailed. But it's whether team news and takes leaks saying he isn't, then I'll trust him more. Because I'm still wary of these Twitter links, whether they're right or wrong half the time. So I'm still being cautious about it, but I feel like he will. We're knocking on the 3 hour mark now, lads. We're knocking on the 3 hour mark. I did think this morning though, I've got to do at least like a 3 hours, 40-minute stream for not streaming in the week. But I have been busy, boys, so I'll apologise for that. But at least we've got the deadline stream, and we will be back to the videos next week as well, in the week as well as streams. But due to me not being able to stream all the time in the week now, because of business, I'll be posting more videos again instead of the streams. So yeah. But I'll still cover a lot of the stuff in my videos as well. I was talking about like the transfer planner. About the transfer planner. Oh, it's FPL team. Just search FPL team and then put your ID into it and you can plan your transfers on it. For Leeds, Leicester City. I was wondering what it was. Random news off Alexa saying that Leicester sacked their woman to sack the manager. Bizarre then. That's the third week he got me 1 point. Mate, it's the third week he's got. Well, why can you say that's the third week he got you 1 point, Slay, actually? How do you know he's going to get 1 point, mate? He can get assists and goals with Haaland up there, mate. What are you so thinking about? Jesus, it's going to be like the third week where like 50% of the game are going to get points, mate. Don't worry about it. Hold on. I don't think he struggled. He played the full. By the way, he did play 90 minutes in Europa, Slay. So I feel like he'd start. Check my team. Yes, I can check your team, Markovic. Let's have a look. Give me 1 second. I'll quickly have a look. Let's have a look. So have you made any transfers already? Or I'm assuming you're doing that. I'm just going to assume you've done that as well. So assuming this is how you're playing it with, obviously. I don't know why it was glitching saying Haaland was captain and vice, but whatever. Word. 4 mil. Have you made your transfer yet? The beginner. What would I do? I don't see many problems with your team right now. The only move I would do, but this I wouldn't do this yet. Wait till obviously 1:15 is Tony out and Wilson in. Maybe Dominic Calvert-Lewin if Wilson's obviously not going to play at all, and then probably play him over Cody. I reckon. I say actually no, play Cody over Solanke. Oh no, you've got 3 new. You've already got. Realise you've already got the Newcastle. Damn. Okay. So switch Solanke back. I'd probably go and Bumo in for Tony and play Tony over Chalobah. That's what I'd be playing. This last week, so I've got Haaland, De Bruyne, Aaron, Trossard, Zaha, Chalobah, Shark, and Salo, Cody, Trippier, and Sanchez. Yeah. Okay. Right. Give me a sec. I've just got to quickly help with something, boys. What the flip are you on about, Domnot? What the hell are you on about? Brian go, who the hell Brian go? Wait, talk to me like that in my own chat and I'll ban you within 2 seconds, lad. Bloody hell. You want to be honest with you, mate, I had to go for a bathroom break if you want me to see without being natural. Hold up. Right, remove Right, sorry about that. Right. Anyway, boys. Now we've got hating pieces of crap out of the chat who should not be in my chat in the first place. We can get on with it. There. Now you can't talk crap in my chat. Do you want? Don't tell me what I can't do, and I won't plug in crap anyway, you flipping mo-. Jesus. Right, anyway. Has everyone got any more questions? If anyone's got any more questions, we'll get on with it, mate. We're still waiting for the leaks at 1:15. Damn. I just hate toxic piece of crap who come in my chat spitting absolute utter bull crap. It really does my head in. Why people think they have the right to come in my chat putting utter bull crap for really gets on my nerves. But oh well. We let haters hate, eh? We let haters hate. Do our stuff still. I don't see how I've plugged crap anyway, to be honest with you. We're just salty because Falco raided me, to be fairness. Acting like a flipping, that really pees me off, that does. Oh, people make me laugh. People do make me laugh when they come in my chat spitting bull crap. Oh man. You just gotta let them hate, boys, honestly. Satisfies them. I swear. It satisfies them for like 2 minutes. We're just waiting for leaks, man. I'm still looking through Instagram now and Twitter waiting for leaks. Still, but we're not getting any yet. Still got another 17 minutes till leaks. We still gotta wait for these last minute leaks. Boys, want to throw your questions in the chat still, boys? We've got more than enough time. Man, we got leaks in literally 15 minutes, boys. We still got leaks in 15 minutes. We've still got leaks in 15 minutes. Oh man. We're actually I need to make some mods, so I think I'm going to give Slay the mod, to be honest with you, because Slay's the only one I trust them. Armour and Kane or De Bruyne and Wilson? Armour and Kane or De Bruyne and Wilson? De Bruyne and Wilson, depending on what news we get in 15 minutes. We haven't got leaks for, sorry, another 14 minutes, and then we've got leaks, whether Wilson's going to be starting, whether Foden's going to be starting, and Haaland's nailed. But I do like De Bruyne. But I do like Armour too, and Kane. I don't think Kane's going to perform. But I'd just wait 14 minutes before you make that move. I'd just give it a minute before you consider doing that. A sec. I don't feel like De Bruyne's going to do a lot. Haaland is to bag. Maybe just do Kane to Wilson. Depending whether Wilson plays, obviously. But we just got to wait and see. Just got to wait and see. I apologise for the toxicity from some people, just boys. We'll apologise for that, but if you can wait here another, like, honestly, we've got 28 minutes left of the stream, 2K, so if you can wait a sec, 2K, for like the next 28 minutes with me, bro, we'll do the next stuff and we'll wait for the leaks, man. If you can wait for me for the leaks, then we can get your team sorted out, if you don't mind waiting. Only 13 minutes till we've got leaks anyway. You're more than happy to go after we've sorted the leaks out, but don't worry about it. We're just waiting now. We're just going to be waiting. But if you have any more questions, like maybe if you got any questions for next week, you can ask me as well. We're just kind of waiting now. Have we got any news on the app saying whether Wilson's with the... Wilson's on the FPL thing, but whether he's going to be starting, we just need to wait for news. We might get that news, we might not. If we don't, we're just going to have to go with Wilson and just play. From what I've heard and what he said in interviews and what I've seen Twitter-wise, it looks like he's starting. It looks like he's better, and it looks like he's well. And it looks like he was just a bit of a cough illness, not very big. He looks fine from what I've heard, but we're kind of just waiting to see how that goes right now. We're just kind of waiting for stuff. I just need to tell Slay we put in mod. Just in case those toxic people come back and chat again. I just can't stand people who are like just very toxic. It just gets on my nerves. But yeah. We've literally got 11 minutes. If you're still here, 2K, then great. We've literally got 11 minutes. As far as I'm aware, we're getting leaks at 1:15. We're just waiting now. I can check on Instagram again now and see if we've got any leaks. Yes. Well, I haven't used my first wildcard yet, so what's planning on doing it this game because I have Mitchell's after. Wildcard, yes, wildcard, 2K. What up, Slay? Enjoy that. We just need some mod because people are being dicks coming in my chat, spamming a load of crap, and I can't be arsed with them. I'm them out myself, so I'll just get you to do it instead. Right, okay, we haven't any leaks. No, we've still got another 10 minutes till leaks. Well, if you haven't used your first wildcard, then just use it. Because you can't use it after game week 16 anyway, because you get unlimited transfers, so just use your wildcard now, yes. Wildcard. Just wildcard, do it. Oh, tell me about it, Slay. Flipping, coming in my chat, chatting crap saying I'm going in chat to plug in my channel. My freaking arse really, really fumes me. when people come in my chat fucking absolutely nutter bullcrap, it really, really seems to wind me up. Freaking just, I hate. I don't want to talk about it. Right? He's suspended. He's removed from the channel. I've hidden his messages and all that crap. So we're good. We're good. What a weirdo, man. I really hate people like that. Really, really do. But at least it justifies that I'm just not banning or whatever someone for no reason. There is a justification. I just don't want you boys having to put up with those messages that he's put in chat. It's a bit offensive in a lot of ways. Right. Man, we're just waiting for these leaks, lads. We're just waiting for these leaks. We're just waiting. We got 9 minutes left till leaks. Okay, sound. My throat's so dry today. Apologies, boys. My throat is so dry. I'm still waiting though. Did you? I'm assuming you found your phone charging, Slay. Don't be a cunt. I will have to. I'll let you have that up for 5 seconds so everyone else can see, but I'll have to remove it out just so YouTube don't demonetize me for you doing that, Slay. But yeah. To be honest, we don't mind. It's on no kid friendly, so we should be good. I don't really care, to be honest with you. We accept anyone saying anything in this chat as long as it's not towards anyone. But yeah, couldn't start phone. Yeah, mate. Why have you just transferred him out? You know, I think he's gonna start. Yeah, you've hidden it for me. That's fine. No. It's good, Slay. It's just I don't want frickin'. It says kid like friendly, but it's still on the fact we can have like 12, 13-year-olds in it, lads. So we just don't want in a nice way about it. It's good. I don't really mind. Yeah, but just if you're gonna do it and you want me to see it, then I can just read it out. We'll just put it on the hide mode next time. But it's all good. Out to Van Dijk, Dyer, Cody, Zaha, Madison, Mitro, in, Nico Williams, Delot, Dunk, De Bruyne, Trossard, Wilson for wildcard. Definitely, brother. Definitely do it. Just go for it, man. Go for it. But can you like get someone else instead of Nico? What's your actual right? Do that wildcard now and tell me what your team is, or give me your ID. 2K, and I'll go literally through your team now and make you the best team ever for wildcard this week. You can give me your FPL ID quick before. But we have got obviously 6 minutes now till we get leagues. So Wilson could be out, but I don't think he will be. I feel like Slay's probably screwed up and got rid of Foden, and he's going to start, and I'm going to laugh in his face when Foden gets a haul. No offence, Slay, because I just feel like he's going to start. And you've probably took a bloody hit for him, ain't you? Like, I've literally told you not. Oh no, you've transferred him out, didn't you? Which, in fairness, we have only got 21 minutes, boys. So if you boys want to get your IDs in quickly, I can go for your teams. Oh man. Oh damn. Yeah, great. Okay, let me go and put that in now. 6903914. Okie doke. Let's have a look. So let's just get to it. We're just gonna get through this now. Okay. So we want Dyer out. Minimum. So obviously I agree with getting Delot. Delot's a must. That I think Van Dijk. I like Shar, but I feel like you're gonna have to go Dunk. Midfield, Madison out. Armour on. In. Obviously you're gonna bring Haaland in. Mitrovic you're gonna want to transfer out. We'll do that in a sec. How much money you got to spare now? 6.3 mil. So you're gonna do Zaha to Actually, no. Yeah, actually, no, you could do De Bruyne. Zaha out De Bruyne in. I still like Zaha, though, to be fairness. I think I like Zaha more than Martinelli, but... And then you're going to have to do... I do like Raya, actually, but... I do feel like... I say that you have got cover. You have got cover. So I wouldn't actually look at transferring him out. Let's ignore Raya for now. Let's transfer out Mitrovic. I'm bringing in someone. Yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true. Right, we could do... Okay, Wilson in. Bench. Dunk. 0.6 left. 7 points predicted. 8. I feel like Delort offers more attacking though. Who's Brighton got game week 16? I do think Ray to Sanchez is good. Considering you've got 6 points spare, could just throw in. How much is Cody? 5 mil. This is what I'd do. Do Nico. Do Williams. And then do Ward to Pope. And Sanchez or Raya you can pick, but your bench, but oh no, you'd have too many selected from Newcastle, wouldn't you? You can't go Pope. So yeah, Raya. That still leaves you 0.7 spare. You've got Raya for this week, who I prefer. Do I sub Nico to Trent? Don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. Trossard over Almiron or no? I don't prefer Trossard over Almiron. Trossard could play better than Martinelli though. So you could maybe do that. I feel like Trossard is probably better than Martinelli. But probably a risk taking Martinelli out, to be fair. That's probably what I'd look at. Maybe Jesus. Don't even know. Don't get Jesus out. No. Probably won't perform that well though. I don't think. You'd have 8.7 mil. Who's really? No. That's what I'd go with. No Haaland, no Foden is out question. Huh? What are you on about? Hold on.
This news from Team News Antics to give you top advantage by your FPL rivals, and the people like so many great content creators out there, and it's important for you.
We'll just listen to this from my phone one sec.
For me to give this information. So look, I'm not going to full team. There's too much advantage. What I'm going to give you is something special. And so, what I need to tell you is that in the 11, starting 11, there is no Haaland and there is no Foden.
That's bullcrap. I don't believe there's no Haaland. No, that's a troll. You boys can do what you want, but for me, I did check Insta Slay, but for me that's a troll. So you boys can do that. What you do with you boys can do whatever you wish. For me, Worst case, then obviously Salah's going to have to be my vice captain again. Haaland will be captain. So. I could go Almiron though. I might just keep it as Almiron. Hold on. Hold on, I might have to close the tab. Just so I can change to my phone. But, hold on. You could default into Almiron. I'm still going to keep. I think I might just actually vice captain Almiron. I'll say that Salah's probably worth the vice as well. Damn. Right, it's not letting me change my vice captain there. Hold on. Makes me log in now. I'll have to. The servers are down. No. Okay. Keep Haaland. Haaland's benched, but I'm still going captain. I'm still confident I'm going captain Haaland. FPL website's crashed. Actual FPL on the actual phone is not crashed. Whether I'm going to go Salah vice or Almiron vice is undetermined. I'm still going Haaland captain, and I'm still quite confident Phone's going to do something. So you boys can do with that what you wish. We are going to be getting off now, because we have done a 3.5 hour stream, as promised. But yeah, do with what you wish. I'll DM you in a minute, Slay with whatever else I think. And yeah, boys. Quickly, you want to know, Slay? Sorry, I've just said. I'm gonna keep Haaland captain, still play Foden, and I'm gonna vice captain either Salah or Almiron. I haven't decided yet. And for me, I'm not gonna be bothering transferring anything else, and I'm not gonna be taking a hit. So my team will be staying the way it is, and we'll just hope it goes well. So yes, boys, I hope you all have a good one. Josh, I'm gonna get off now. So see you all later. Hope you all have a great one, and I'm gonna be off now. Bye.